Class 5A, District 2, to go up against the two-time defending state champs and a team they haven't defeated in 40 years in the Bowling Green Purples. Hi, everybody from Bowling Green. Jay Turner alongside John Butler and Robert Bauer. Our sideline reporter, Joey Bunch, not able to be with us tonight due to another family commitment. Aaron Russell and his crew is providing the live stream with BC Live. Jake Norris is our studio producer. And this is the Don Franklin countdown to kickoff. Barren County is playing its fourth straight road game tonight after losing at Monroe County 21-14 last week in Tompkinsville to drop to 2-2 on the season. Bowling Green is in its worst start in the program's 103rd year history at 0-4 with a 45-14 loss to 6A powerhouse South Warren last week. Coming up, John and Robert will give their analysis, but first I'll have my weekly pregame interview with Trojan head football coach John Meyers. When we return with more of the Don Franklin countdown to kickoff in 3 minutes on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
The van. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family cart to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Score big this season with Glasgow EPB Fiber Internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month, with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Welcome back to more of the Don Franklin countdown to kickoff as the Trojans are set to take on the Bowling Green Purples in the first district game in a realigned Class 5A. I'm joined by head coach John Meyers. And, Coach, you talked about last week before the Monroe County game that they were a solid team. It would be a tough game. You know, they had a lot of experience at return from last year. Even though we had some chances there to possibly, at least tie the game late in the fourth quarter, but just weren't able to come up with the plays when we needed to.
Well, John Pettit texted me after the game. He said, we were looking at overtime. I said, no, we weren't. We were going to get beat by one or win by one because we were going for two. But it was a good football game. Two good football teams out there. The team that made the least amount of mistakes won the football game. We're going to keep grinding, keep getting better, and keep working at it and everything. But one of those games, I thought we played well enough to win. We just didn't pull it out. And disappointing, but I love the way our kids are fighting. I love the way their kids are playing. Bottom line is they're putting us in position to win football games in the fourth quarter. Yep. We had an opportunity to do that, and we just didn't get it done. Last year it seemed like maybe the ball bounced our way, and we were able to get it done. And right now, but, bottom line is we're playing some pretty darn good football teams. We're playing them a little bit shorthanded as well with some kids that we've got out. But the bottom line is, regardless, we're putting ourselves in a position to win the games at the end. The problem is when games are that close against such good teams, the margin of error is very, very small. And you can't make some minor mistakes become major mistakes because that margin of error is so minute. My wife even questioned me last Friday night, and I know a lot of people were asking questions about, well, why did you not use any timeouts? Why didn't we use the timeouts there at the end? Well, my plan was if we get that first down at the end of the game, instead of getting stopped on fourth down, we get that first down. Now we're in a situation where we got about 2 minutes to go in the game. Right. We got all three timeouts going in. I didn't want to use one right there on the fourth down. Hindsight 2020, maybe I should have used one right there, set up maybe a different play or something. But we felt like we could get it on quarterback sneak. We just didn't get it done. But my plan and my hope was get the first down. You got a pocket full of timeouts going with 2 minutes to go in the game. You got plenty of time now. With the timeouts, had plenty of time to go ahead and knock that thing in there, and then we were going for two. But it didn't work out that way.
Yeah. Well, you talk about the 50-50 games. We won the 50-50 games last year, having a little trouble so far this year with the two close games we had against Glasgow and Monroe County. In the Monroe County game last Friday, were you surprised that they really only used one quarterback in that game and he threw 22 passes?
Well, I wasn't so much surprised that they only used number 8 at quarterback. Number 8 is a tremendous football player. He didn't play against us last year because he was injured at the time. And when he got back, they kind of started playing good football when he came back on the team last year, made it to the regional championship game as a result. So we knew that he was going to be a major player in the game for Monroe County. We really weren't for sure, but I told John at the game, I said 14's a tremendous receiver. I said 8 has the experience. I said, I knew you'd do something different with us and everything, but I think he'll probably keep 8 at quarterback going forward from 100% and go from there. But they got a nice football team. They got a nice senior-laden football team. I think they've got about 16 or 17 seniors, maybe more. And number 8 is, like I said, good football players. So one of those things where when you're playing good football teams, them and Monroe, between the two of them, they've only lost one game, and the reason is because they played each other. One of them was going to have to lose.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying we're a good football team too. We're this close to being 4-0. I was talking to one of our coaches today. We had lunch and we were talking about the season so far. I was like, let's think about the Monroe County game. Let's just say for the sake of argument we get that fourth down, and let's just say for the sake of argument we go in and we score. We get the 2-point conversion and we win. We're feeling a whole lot better about ourselves. We're sitting here 3-1 instead of 2-2. It could be a false insecurity because that doesn't change the fact that the previous 45 minutes of that football game, we made a lot of mistakes that gave Monroe some opportunities or that took opportunities away from us. How many times in that second half did we have positive yards on first down that set us up with a 2nd and 4, a 2nd and 5 that was either negated by a penalty, and now we're looking at 1st and 15, 1st and 20,
right?
Or that play stuck, and the next play was either a negative play or a penalty. Now instead of 3rd and 5, we're looking at 2nd and 15. So I think there were 3 straight offensive series that was kind of the case for us, and it was disappointing. It was discouraging because I feel like we are kind of beating ourselves in that capacity. We're putting some positive plays together that are getting negated by penalty. We've got a 2nd down and 4. Maybe we fumble the snap, and now we got a 3rd and 7 instead of a 3rd and 2. But bottom line is I've got to do a better job of putting our guys in position, and our guys got to do a better job of making plays. It's a combination of thereof. And but I'll tell you one thing. Our kids, man, they're playing hard. They're playing hard against good teams. I don't know how many points Glasgow and Monroe each have allowed, but it's not many.
Not very many.
And they're good football teams. They're really good defensive football teams. And we're trying to find our niche. We're still trying to find, and I think we may be looking at some things that are going to help us. But we're still trying to find our niche on offense, what we are best at. And but it's been a heck of a fun ride. Of course, there's no fun losing games the way we lost them against Monroe and Glasgow. But the bottom line is we had opportunities to win both of those football games. We just come up short in them.
Yeah.
And you grind you and everything, because if you win those games, you feel a whole lot better about yourself. But are you that much better of a football team? I think I told you before this season started, we could be 5-5 and as good or better than we were last year, just based on the level of competition that we're playing. And my hat's off to our kids, because man, they have prepared every week so well, and they've done that again, and they're ready tonight. We're going to get out there and give it the best shot we can, try to put our guys in position to be successful.
Well, you mentioned penalties a minute ago. You had 75 yards of penalties against Monroe County. That cuts down a lot from the other 2 games we've had, but you take those penalties away, and that could set up a different outcome.
Oh man, I mean, it was like I said, it's. You can't beat good football teams when you're beating yourself.
That's true.
Now,
true.
If we're going out there and we're getting beat, 30-0, 35-0, 40-7, we're getting beat like that, then you don't say, gosh, we're just not very good, blah, blah, blah. But we're putting ourselves in position to win games against good football teams. And, hey, we're going to get over that hump and start winning those games here before too long, because our kids are continuing to battle. They're continuing to work hard. They're continuing to prepare the way they need to. So we're just going to keep grinding, and it's all part of the process.
Yeah. Well, tonight you face the Bowling Green Purples for the first time since 2017 with this new realignment back in 5A with the Purples and in the same district. And it's been 40 years. I looked it up, 1985, when the Trojans last time beat a Purples ball club. Of course, They've won the state title the last 2 years, were runner-up the year before that, but they lost 20 seniors from last year. They start out 0-4 this year, but the schedule they played, you look at that, Owensboro Catholic, Louisville St. X, Scott County, South Warren, Powerhouse 6A this year seems like. Is this a year, a first year for Bowling Green to possibly, instead of a reloading year, be a rebuilding year?
Well, I think you look at those teams that they've played, and every one of those teams are top 5 in their class, respectively.
Yeah.
They're not playing chopped liver. And I guarantee you Bowling Green is sitting there saying at the same time, we're this close to being 4-0. Or maybe 3-1.
Yeah, there were a couple of games they probably should have won.
Right. So they're sitting there questioning themselves and everything, and that's why you just keep doing what you do. You keep doing what you know has been successful and that will be successful again. It's just, you just got to keep grinding. I guarantee you they're sitting there saying the same things. We could easily be 3-1. I mean, they've played some outstanding football teams, very close football games, and they've come up on the short end of the stick of it. So I know that they are eager, they're hungry, they're wanting to get back out there and get in the win column as well. And it'll be a tough football game, but I know that our kids are looking forward to the opportunity and the challenge that this game presents. So.
And it's a district game.
Again, it's kind of like this is not your normal 0-4 football team.
Yeah.
Even look at Central Hardin last year. I can't remember if they were 0-7 or 1-6 when we played them. 1-7,
something
maybe
like that. Yeah,
when we played them.
Yeah.
Hey, they were a good football team who had played a tremendous schedule, and they just hadn't got over that hump. And unfortunately, they got over that hump against us. But then they went on a run, went to the regional championship game last year as well. So you just got to keep fighting. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep working, and forget about the outcomes, because last year we started out 6-0. I don't know that we played that much better at that time at this time last year than we're playing right now. But we were getting over the hump. We were finding ways to win those close games last year. Then we kind of went on a lull, didn't play so well, but we played our best football at the end of the season.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, and we played good football teams at the end of the season.
Henderson County,
right.
North Hardin.
So that's the goal. We want to keep getting better and put ourselves in position where we're playing our best football, here at the end of the season. Now, whether that happens or not, but I'm just proud of our kids. I'm proud of our community. I'm proud of our fans, our parents, our booster club, our school and administration has been so supportive. Hey, I promise these kids right here are continuing to fight. They're continuing to prepare to put us in a position to win football games on Friday night.
Injury-wise, I know Jordan Harris has been out for a couple of weeks or so. Anybody else that may be coming back or still out for a little while?
Well, Braden Bartley is out until after fall break, maybe a little stress fracture in his lower leg. He's been playing on it for 2 weeks and giving us a great effort. Corbin Wells has banged his shoulder up. I think he's going to be able to play Friday. Probably, of course, won't be 100%, but he's in a situation where he can play, maybe limited on the offensive side of the ball, and just try to play more on the defensive side of the ball. Don't know. We're just going to have to play that one by ear. And hats off like I said, our defensive units really played well. I think they've played extremely well against the run. I didn't think we defended the pass. I really did not expect Monroe County to throw it like they did Friday night 22 times.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I'm not surprised that they. I wasn't expecting that.
There's almost as many passes or more than they'd had in the previous game.
Yeah, but the thing I was surprised about is how effective they were when they did throw it. They were very effective throwing the football, and I did not see that coming. And so we really concentrated on stopping the run. And overall, I felt like we did a really good job on that. But, it's just one of those things where – and on the offensive side of the ball, not only have we been playing some pretty good defenses, it seems like we're having to play a different individual in the backfield every single game, and I think it's affecting our continuity and our timing a little bit. But we're going to get there. But it's also developing some depth.
Yeah.
And so we're going to keep getting after it, and I'm excited about the rest of the season.
Coach, good luck tonight against the Purples.
Thank you.
Coach John Meyers with us on the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff. We got the starting lineups and analysis from the broadcast crew when we return in 3 minutes with more of the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
Well, welcome back to Bowling Green High School. Jay Turner with John Butler and Robert Bauer. Luke Pritchard, Jake Norris, our studio producers tonight, here with the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to kickoff. Let's get some keys to the game to a Trojan victory tonight from John and Robert. Guys?
Well, obviously, this is our toughest opponent. You can just throw out 0-4 for Bowling Green. I mean, they've lost to Owensboro Catholic, Scott County, St. X, and South Warren. So, you know, and you're talking about a historically great football program. We haven't played them for a while. We're coming off our best season, maybe in school history, 2-2. I think we have to be competitive. You know, it would be a tall test to upset Bowling Green. But we're going to score some points to give us a chance even to be competitive. We've had trouble scoring some points. We're going to have to score because I think Bowling Green will probably put up some points. They got a freshman quarterback. Obviously, you know, it's the same old. You know, you got to limit your turnovers and mistakes. And I really think with the aura of playing Bowling Green, we need to be in the game at halftime.
I think that's well said. You know, they do start a freshman quarterback, and that's not something you see a whole lot. Their best wide receiver hasn't played since the first game of the season, and they average less than 200 yards of offense. But that's against some of the best teams in the state. They're 0-4, and they're still ranked number 8 in the poll in 5A. So, you know, they're still Bowling Green. They still have athletes. They're still going to be a very respectable football team as the year goes on. So we have to continue to develop. We have to continue to mature. And it's not always about tonight. It's about what we can build on and move towards the rest of the season as we start district play tonight.
That's your J&J Sales keys to the game. We're about 11 minutes away, and I think they're getting ready to do the national anthem. So we'll have more pregame coverage here from Bowling Green High School. We'll go over the lineups of tonight's game, too, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. As we return to Bowling Green High School, it's the Trojans against the Purples tonight. It's a district game, first district game, 5A, District 2. And we'll have the play-by-play coming up here at 7 o'clock. That is kickoff time, and that's about 11 minutes away from right now as the Bowling Green Band now getting situated and organized for the national anthem this evening. So all that and more straight ahead. We'll have the coin toss. We'll run down the officials for tonight's game, and we'll give you a weather check as well as we continue our Don Franklin countdown to kickoff in 3 minutes on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you a Glasgow EPB Internet customer? Do you know someone in the Glasgow area who is not? You can now refer a new Internet customer to the Glasgow EPB and get $50 off your next bill when a new or returning customer mentions the name and address of the current customer who referred them. That current customer will receive a one-time $50 credit. To learn more about the Glasgow EPB Internet and other services, visit GlasgowEPB.com and follow us on our various social media
Let's
platforms.
look at tonight's start. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. First for the Bowling Green Purples on offense tonight. At left tackle is Chris Curran, 6'4", 240-pound senior. Left guard is Mason Dew, 5'11", 270, a junior. Leland Carpenter is the center, 5'8", 245, and a sophomore. Caleb Ray is at right guard, 6'3", 245, a senior. Zach Jordan, right tackle, 6'5", 265, and a senior. Reed Gathright is the tight end at 6', 210, a junior. Ethan Kirkwood, wide receiver, 6'3", 175 senior, along with Isaac Wilson, 5'9", 175 and a junior. The fullback is Trey Graham, 5'11", 165 a senior. Jackson Smith is the halfback, 5'10", 170 senior. Anthony Davis is the quarterback, 6'3", 150 and a freshman. And the kicker is Oliver Gonzalez, 5'10", 170 a senior. On defense for the Purples, they'll have Christian Malone at defensive end, 6'3", 200 a junior, and Malik Coburn, 6'3", 240, a senior. Tayon Parker is the defensive tackle at 5'10", 240, a junior. And Keaton Veingar, 6'2", 240, a junior at the nose tackle position. The linebackers are Jackson Smith. They got Logan Johnson, 5'11", 195, and a senior. Kyle Sledge, 6', 185, and a sophomore. The corners are Orlando Davis, 6', 140, junior, and Drew Jones, 5'11", 165, and a senior. Trey Graham is the free safety. Strong safety is Emery Dodson, 6'1", 155, a junior. And the head coach is Mark Spader. Now, he has a whole list of assistant coaches, about 17, I think, as what we counted, but they have two Barren County connections, and those are former Barren County Trojan head football coach Billy Lindsay and also Clay Stevens, who is now the assistant principal here at Bowling Green High. For the Barren County Trojans in offense, left tackle is Grayson Billingsley, a senior. Junior Carson Gerald's at left guard. The center is sophomore Cole Meadows. Ethan Bertram, a junior, at right guard. The right tackle is Tate Myatt. He's a junior. Tight end is senior Steele Whitaker. The receivers are Jackson Bird, a senior. Weston Shelton, a sophomore. Fullback, Dalen Thomas, a senior. Braxton Carnes is the halfback, a senior. Briggs Harris is the quarterback. He is a junior. And the kicker is Jacob Dooley, a sophomore. On defense, for the Trojans, the defensive ends are Connor Thomas, a junior, along with Steele Whitaker. Gatavion Fryer in the nose tackle. He's a junior. The linebackers are Braxton Carnes and Corbin Wells. He's a junior. Baylor Browning, a junior. Cameron Crawford, a senior. And the corners are Gage Driver, a junior, along with Briggs Harris. The safeties are Jackson Bird and Dalen Thomas. Head coach John Meyers. Assistant coaches are Nick Compton, Chad Eaton, Mason Perkins, Corbin Murphy, Chad Perkins, Todd Stevens, Peyton Gibbons, Tyler Walbert, and Austin Griffiths. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. And our game time weather check, sponsored by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. It's going to be cloudy here at kickoff time and 79 degrees. We'll get set for the Farmers RACC opening kickoff here in a moment, and our coin toss will be here momentarily. Let's go over the schedule real quick for tonight. Lots of games on tap. Glasgow at Adair County, John.
I like the Scotties.
Yep.
I don't think they'll have much trouble with Adair.
Caverna hosting Jeffersontown tonight.
Yeah, I'll go with J-Town.
And Metcalfe County at home against Monroe County.
I like Monroe.
And Allen County Scottsville at home against Logan County.
I like Logan.
Warren East at Callaway County tonight.
Don't know anything about Callaway, but I'll go with Callaway.
Okay, South Warren is at Hopkinsville.
South Warren.
Yep.
Warren 3 in the state.
Yeah.
I like them.
Warren Central is at home against Ohio County.
Warren Central, who upset Warren East last week.
They did. That was a shootout
I'll go with
week.
Warren Central.
Greenwood's at home against Grayson County in a district game.
I like Greenwood.
Franklin Simpson at Paducah Tillman.
I like the Tornadoes.
Okay. Russellville hosting Murray tonight.
I like Murray.
Todd Central at Fort Campbell.
Don't know.
Clinton County is at Casey County. Hart County, Evanston County.
Hart County.
Yeah. Russell County at Taylor.
Taylor.
Green hosts Somerset.
I go with the Briar Jumpers, the best nickname in all of sports.
It is, isn't it?
The Briar Jumpers. I think they've almost shortened it down to Jumpers.
Just the Jumpers.
Same colors as Bowling Green.
That's true. And Campbellsville making the trip over to Hazard tonight.
If they get there, I like Campbellsville. That should be a good game. That's a long trip.
Yep. So that's our schedule for tonight. We'll have some scoreboard updates for you throughout the night as well. And as we get set, we'll have the coin toss here momentarily. Let's go over the officials for tonight's game. And let's see. I'm trying to pull it up here. David Brown is the referee. The umpire is Billy Mills. Greg Meacham is the linesman. Rick Cawthorn is the line judge. Jordan Blick is the back judge. The field judge is Larry Milan. And J.J. Hutchinson is the side judge. I don't know if we've seen any of those guys this year.
Not seen this crew.
I've only seen one crew. Since I'm through.
That's about true.
Since I missed last week.
Yeah.
What a beautiful facility, isn't it? This
It really
is
is.
unbelievably. This is big time.
Yep.
And we kind of always joke about not wanting to come to other people's homecoming, but it's almost a production.
Yes.
The way they do everything, they honor their Hall of Honor recognees at midfield. Like it's a well done production.
Stadium, and the stadium matches up perfectly with the entire school. You know, the gym we're facing this is probably about as high of a press box as you'll get to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're way up here.
Mm-hmm.
But right across you can see the gym and what they've done to the outside of the gym. I don't think they did a lot of inside work with the gym, but the exterior of it is just beautiful.
Yeah. Captains are meeting at midfield. If you're watching on our BC live stream tonight, Aaron Russell and his crew providing that for us. As we get set for the first quarter action, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Matt London. The Purples have purple jerseys, the old gold pants, white numbers, old gold helmets. Barren County with white jerseys, burgundy numbers, gold pants, and burgundy helmets. There's a flip of the coin, and we'll see. Normally we have Joey down there to cover it, and looks like Bowling Green may have won the toss.
Yeah, we have picked heads every time on this road trip, so it looks like the coin was tails. They won, and they will defer. We'll get the ball to start the game.
Okay. So the timing here, WCLU FM 104.7 Glasgow, online at WCLUradio.com, and on BC Live here tonight from Bowling Green. Just a cloud cover, 79 degrees. And, of course, next week we'll be back home. This is a fourth straight road game for the Trojans. And finally go back home next Friday night to play host to the Grayson County Cougars.
Well, after tonight, we're halfway done.
Yeah, this is the fifth week. Fifth week. It goes by quick.
Homecoming next week?
Homecoming next week as well. Yep.
Then we play a Thursday night game. First time we probably played a
Did we
Thursday
ever
night
have a
game
Thursday
in a
night
long
game? I
time.
can't remember.
We're doing that just for fall break. the fall break the following week.
And then that will be against Greenwood, another district game coming up. So we've got 3 district games in a row here, with Bowling Green here tonight and Grayson County next week and Greenwood the week after next. And that'll only leave 3 games left, right?
Yes.
That'll be Macon County, Tennessee on the schedule. We go to Warren Central and then go to Allen County, Scottsville to close out the regular season.
There's some changes in the lineup, and we'll kind of go over those as we go throughout the game. Just some different guys moved in different positions. Some of it due to injury, some of it due to trying some new things out. But we start kind of the same way tonight, receiving the football with Dalen and Shelton back to get it.
Yeah, the kicker, I believe, is Oliver Gonzalez. And here's the kick, end over end, coming to the right side, caught at the 20, up to the 25, and taken down right around the 25-yard line on the kickoff return. That was Gavin Miner. Trojans will start this drive from their own 26-yard line, moving from right to left here in this first quarter. Trojans have not defeated the Purples since 1985.
Well, we're due.
Yeah,
20-2, I think, overall against them, right?
Yes, 20-2 is the series number there.
Well, how about that?
How a good run here. It's Dalen Thomas at the 50, 45, 40. He's still on his feet, pushed out of bounds.
That's a great start.
Right around the 34-yard line.
That's great ball handling. A little inside handoff to Dalen Thomas, and that's how you start a game when you're a big underdog. Gain of close to 40 on the play.
They moved Dalen Thomas into the backfield to start the ball game tonight.
I think it was 40.
Yeah.
Now Bowling Green should have experience against this offense. They played at Scott County a couple weeks ago, and Scott County is all wing T, which is what Barren runs. But Scott County put up 35 against Bowling Green. So they do have experience.
Jackson Bird's a wing back. The backfield is split, and a handoff is to Bird. Nope. Going to the right side of the field. Thomas. They faked me out on that one.
Another giant hole that's up on the right side.
6 yards for Dalen Thomas to the Bowling Green 29. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Just underway here in this first quarter from Bowling Green High School. First district game, Class 5A. Trojans drop back to Class 5A this year. In District 2, backfield is split. And now here is Briggs Harris running around to the right end, and he will get we're going to have a flag, and it's going to be a hold, I'm sure.
I'm so tired. Every time I go to a football game, I see the head referee throw a flag, and it's holding. Even last week when I went and watched my nephew play, there was 15 holds.
And we talked about this, this game almost has to be a flawless game and 0 mistakes. The Trojans have a chance to win.
Nullified a nice gain that time by Briggs.
Briggs was
what you don't want.
Yeah, he was our second leading rusher last week and kind of starting to really get his feet wet on the ground. They said that one of our ends there grabbed around the shoulder pads instead of keeping in between the numbers. Didn't really affect the play, honestly, but we'll get it backed up.
2nd down, 14. Briggs Harris under center, takes a snap. He's going to hand it off. It's Jackson Bird. Bird will make up a couple of yards there.
That was one of the subtle changes that I noticed last week. Jackson Bird last week had 4 carries last week, including, I think, a touchdown run, and trying to get Jackson more involved. He's been typically a receiver, tight end, and now put him in a backfield where he gets some more touches.
Yeah. 3rd down and 12 now for Barren at the Bowling Green 37.
More than likely, this will be a passing down, 3rd and 12.
Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the right. Trojans have 3 to the left, and we got a flag.
Well,
we lined up too high there.
Yeah, we lined up at least.
I think
it was Steele Whitaker.
Steele Whitaker, and he's not sure.
He was 3 yards down the field. I thought you could reset in football.
Still a change on the offensive side, and just kind of not used to being split out there.
Yeah, he wasn't even close on that one. So we've shot ourselves in the foot. You know, we had three nice gains, and on the third one got the hold, and since that time we've gone backwards.
Shelton goes wide right this time. The wingback is Bird. Bird goes in motion right. Briggs Harris on the count. Now he rolls out right. He's looking back left, scrambling now, running into the middle, and it goes down. And nothing there. It's going to bring up a punting unit to come in. 4th down and 17.
Try to set up a screen to the left side that time to Dalen Thomas, and well defended by Bowling Green. So good start.
What do we have, 3 penalties there?
Had
2.
Had 2 penalties.
Okay, 2.
Had 2 penalties, and we went backwards since then.
Yeah, we were almost picked up that first down with Briggs, and then we're maybe even 4 down territory before that last penalty.
Bowling Green back with 2 punt returners, and the punt goes over to the right side of the field. Caught at the 18, bringing it to the 20, the 25, and up to the 30 where the tackle is made. And the punt returner for Bowling Green, number 23 for the Purples. That is Kyle Sledge.
Yeah, that tackle by that was 13 for Barren County, right?
Yes. Gauge driver.
Yeah,
Gauge driver.
That's Gauge driver. That's correct. I'm trying to read that in the dark there.
Yeah, so Bowling Green has their first drive here going. It's going to be 2 receivers out to the left and 1 to the near side. Quarterback is a freshman, Anthony Davis. He takes the snap and hands it off, trying to get some running room in there. Gets to about the 32-yard line.
That was Graham.
And that is Graham. And was it Graham?
Yes.
26.
26.
Yep. They're leading rusher. They don't actually run the ball very much. They actually throw it more than they run it.
Yeah, 26.
26 is Nick Graham. They've got Trey Graham and Nick Graham.
Right.
And here is Davis. Left-handed throw is going to be incomplete at the 40-yard line. It was intended for his receiver,
Isaac Wilson. Was the intended receiver.
Turn a flashlight on. I can't read my list here.
I can't see either.
Go ahead and turn those on. We'll make it.
I think we have to get that reflection off the window, though.
We'll be all right.
All right, 3rd down and 9 for Bowling Green.
We jumped, but we got back. We barely.
We didn't cross the
Bowling
line of
Green
scrimmage.
wanted the penalty there, but didn't get it. It's 3rd and 9. Davis with 2 receivers each way for the Purples. Here's the snap. Davis looking to throw.
Deep.
Throws it deep on the right side. Nobody over there.
Miscommunication. His receiver stopped, and he threw just a go route.
Excellent first series defensively. Holding Bowling Green to 2 yards.
And now Bowling Green will have to punt.
Back up, just filled it. We've learned from the turf that we don't want to get that bounce.
Yeah.
If they're going to get it high enough, we need to at least fair catch it so we can save some of those yards.
Jet Reynolds, who's a freshman punter for the Purples, will get this one away. That's a really good punt. And it takes a bounce and comes back to about the 31-yard line where the Trojans will have it to start their second drive of the game. 8:11 to go in the first quarter. No score here in Bowling Green.
Wasn't really anything Jackson could do to catch that one. It was a pretty good punt, and it was going to be over his head. One thing Bowling Green usually has is really good kickers, and they boomed a pretty good punt and flipped the field on us. Gain of 39, a gain of 6, probably a gain of about 6 more, but it got called back from penalties, and then it was nothing from that point on the first drive.
Right. Trojans moving right to left here in this first quarter. 8:11 to play. They have it at their own 31. Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the left side. Here's a snap, and the handoff to Jackson Bird off the right side.
Wow.
And he's going to be tackled for a loss of about 6, maybe 7 yards. Back at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, well played that time. That time we faked it to Dalen and little kind of flanker reverse, I guess you could say, to Jackson Bird. Well defended, loss of 5 on the play.
So now 2nd down, 15 for the Trojans.
Just had a linebacker that was completely untouched and unaccounted for over there on the right side.
Backfield is split. Bird in motion to the near side. Stepping back, here's the pass, and it is dropped. Actually went low for Weston Shelton here on the near side.
Yeah, don't think it had made much of a difference. It was behind the line of scrimmage anyway, and Bowling Green was all around it.
So now it'll be 3rd down, 15 for the Trojans.
You have a negative on the first play, whether that's a penalty, whether that's a negative yardage. It just makes the rest of the
especially when
drive.
you struggle moving the ball.
Yeah.
You don't want negative yardage. We've not put up a lot of points this year, so penalties can really, really set you back.
Yeah, averaged 18 a game so far.
That's with a 39-point win.
Split backfield, handoff coming to the near side.
Nope.
And nothing there. And it's going to be another loss for the Trojans back at the 20-yard line.
I'm not for sure running wide right now is in our best interest. Our two biggest gains have been Dalen straight
down the middle, right?
Every time we've gone wide, we've lost except for the Briggs-Harris, but that was brought back with the flag. So, I mean, you can't run it up the middle every time.
No.
Don't get me wrong, but that's pretty well scouted. And Bowling Green is not overly big, but they've got good team speed.
Yeah. Drew Jones and Kyle Sledge, the punt returners.
That's
a shank, and it goes behind the Bowling Green bench.
Well, that's a flip the field. 2 almost got it from them. That's Jackson Smith, the senior wide receiver, playing out there on the edge. Just almost blocked it, and Jackson didn't have much of a chance if he wanted to get it away.
Yeah, punt may have gone 10 yards.
Yeah. Our gunner has got to chip him a little bit just to make sure he doesn't get back there to Jackson.
12 yards. So Bowling Green takes over at the 32 of Barren.
It's almost a turnover, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 receivers out to the left for the Purples. Here's the snap. Davis hands it off. It's coming to Trey Graham. Graham working around to the left side, runs it out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. There'll be a gain of,
8 or so, run out by Briggs.
Which one is it, Trey or Nick, the leading?
Okay,
carrier?
now Trey Graham is 5.
Right.
Nick Graham is 26.
Is 26.
26 carried it first, and
yeah.
And now 5's carrying it.
And I think
Trey Graham's a senior. Nick Graham's a junior. Both about the same size. And here is Davis. Davis got plenty of time, fires it, and it's going to be incomplete.
Nowhere
intended
close.
for Embry Dotson. That was a bullet.
It was about a 3-yard pass, and he threw it at 105 miles an hour.
he has quarterback size, 6'3".
6'3", 150.
Yeah, he's a true freshman.
3rd down and 4 for Bowling Green.
Of course, Bowling Green, like Barren, boy, they lost a good quarterback, Deuce
Bailey.
At Missouri State, I think, right now.
He started all 4 years for the Purples.
And
Davis hands it off. Coming to the right side. They can't wrap him up. Finally, Jackson Bird brings him down at about the 12-yard line. That was Trey Graham.
Gain of 13.
Trying to tackle him around the shoulder pads, and I'd say half of the 11 out there got a touch on him, and he just kept running.
So now it is 1st and 10 from the 12. And it is going to Graham once again. Got to about the 10.
That was, that time, big number 0 for the Trojans. That's Contavian Fryer.
Yep.
Gain of 3 was the first to make contact.
2nd down and about 7.
Halfway through
at the 9.
Halfway through the first, no score. But Bowling Green knocking.
Yep. He's got Trey Graham back there with him. Anthony Davis, with Graham to his left. Here's the snap, and he'll hand it off to Graham once again, and Graham will. Oh, we got a flag.
Maybe it's either a hold or a face mask.
Yeah. Right around the 5-yard line.
It's a face mask.
Yeah.
Mask against the Trojans.
And it's a 5-yarder.
So that would put it at the, 2?
Yeah, it is at the 3.
3, okay.
Right inside the 3.
They can still pick up the first down.
2nd and inches.
Yeah.
Wait, Trey Graham is carrying it. I'd be surprised that he does not get it.
Graham is to the left of the quarterback, Anthony Davis.
Yep.
He'll give it to him. He'll try to dive in.
Did not get it, but he did get the first down.
Just shy of the goal line.
Like it was Corbin Wells on the tackle. Nevertheless, first down, first and goal for Bowling Green.
They have 4 chances at it here. Davis.
Same call, I bet you.
Yeah. And there is the touchdown. They punch it through.
6 carries, 29 yards for Trey Graham and the touchdown.
Kind of walked in over his left guard there.
So Bowling Green gets on the scoreboard first with a 6-0 lead with Trey Graham's running touchdown. Now the extra point try here. Oliver Gonzalez puts it in the air, and it is good. Or is that Cale Phelps? I think they had Cale Phelps. Phelps is 91 and Gonzalez is 92. So Phelps
91,
kicks the extra point. They had Gonzalez starting at the kicker, but they put Phelps in to kick that extra point. So Bowling Green goes on top 7-0 here. 5:17 to go in the first quarter of play. Trojans and the Purples, the closest game they got in the last 25 years or so, 1998. Bowling Green won 39-10. That was the most points a Barren County team has scored against the Purples since then. But you look at the last time these two teams played back in 2017, Bowling Green won by a score of 56-0. That was the last time they played.
Yep. Been pretty lopsided. I think that's probably the understatement of the year.
Because you could add up all the scores, and
of course they do that to everybody. You know, other than South Warren, you know, and St. X, teams like that. I mean, they have been a state power.
Mm-hmm. Here's the kickoff, and it is going to take a bounce.
What are we doing? Pick it up.
I don't know what they're doing. They're just watching it out there.
That was a major blunder.
Hoo-wee.
But we luckily we fell on it. Number 5 for the Trojans,
Gavin Miner.
That's a major mistake. Of course, I sat there and watched the pros.
They did it, didn't they?
Yes, Pittsburgh Steelers cost them the game by not knowing what to do on a kickoff.
Well, the Trojans have it at their own 19.
Kickoff is different than a punt. You don't have to field a punt. You got to field a kickoff.
Barren County had 183 yards last week against Monroe County. 115 were on the ground, 68 passing. And
there's Dalen.
That's Dalen Thomas. And Thomas will get to about the 25-yard line.
He's been the one player that they've not been able to stop now. Obviously, you can't run him every time, but
3 for 51 is a pretty good start.
They may want to run him until they stop him.
Yeah.
Gain of 6, second down 4 for Barren County.
I like 2nd and 4 better than I do 2nd and 24.
Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the right side. As Harris is under center, takes the snap, hands it off again, and gets to about, as he lunges to the 29, down. Should be, from this angle.
If you got a left foot spot, it's a first down. And he got one.
All right.
We'll take it.
So first down at the Trojans' own 29-yard line.
It's our second first down.
Yeah, both of them Dalen rushes. And you use that middle run. You get 1st and 10, you move the chains, and then you start setting other things up from that, right?
Eventually you have to. That's correct. Running wide is going to be difficult, though.
And we saw that against Glasgow. It didn't work very well. The speed is very similar, probably.
Mm-hmm. This time the handoff across the 30 up to about the 34.
How about a gain of 6 on first down?
Right now, no need to run wide. Maybe the fake would be to fake the run and play action with the pass. That may be the. I don't know if I'd do anything different right now.
As Thomas got it to the 35-yard line, second down and a long 4.
And he had 5 purple jerseys hanging on him for that 6 yards.
Yeah. Harris back under center. Bird in motion to the right. And the handoff to Bird. Round right in. He'll only pick up a yard, maybe 2.
That's a jet sweep. And again, running wide. At least we didn't go backwards. Pickup of 2.
Just not able to have our blockers out there quick enough to match their speed and match the speed of the back, really.
It seems like they're well scouted on that one. They're prepared for that one.
And you're right. That's how we tried to get Jackson involved more on the ground than through the air last week.
3rd down 3 for Barren. Harris under center. And it's handed off to Thomas. And they push him back. He may have picked up a yard.
Yeah.
But that was about it. It's going to bring up 4th. Well, he got more than that.
You get 2.
It's 4th and 1.
Well, Coach Meyers is hot.
He's not happy with our guys blocking. And
no, he's almost a couple times been out near the huddle. So we're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Yep.
At least we're going to try to, we'll act like we're going to go for it. It could be a hard count trying to draw Bowling Green off sides. I don't think it's a terrible, when you're double-digit underdog, I don't think it's a terrible play if we go for it.
Problem is you're at 10, now 8 when you get to the ball.
Uh-huh.
And we jump off sides.
And Coach Meyers, boy, I tell you what, he's you could fry an egg on his head right now. So many mental mistakes we're making.
And you can't make them in a game like this. We've already talked about that.
I don't know if our goal was to draw them off, but I know our goal was not to draw ourselves off.
By us moving, it almost gives you the impression that we were going to make a play, right? We're going to run a play. Didn't get off a good punt a while ago, and that's because they came at us. We got to block and get it off better. There we go.
Jones and Sledge back to receive the punt. That's a high one.
It's a great kick.
Yep, and caught. And running it across field, cutting back into the 40, up to about the 45-yard line, maybe across the 45 to the 46.
Pretty daggone good return.
Is that Sledge?
At a 12-yard return, and much better kick by Jackson, but he was given time. We slid over, and our gunner hedged and didn't let them get the rush.
1:46 to go here in the first period of play. It's 7-0 Bowling Green.
Fairly quick quarter.
Yeah.
Our third punt of the game and Bowling Green's third possession. We stopped them 3-0 on the first one. They got a touchdown the second one. We'll see where we go the third.
Anthony Davis. Shotgun formation. And the pass is going to be caught out here on the right side by Hudson Notmeyer, who is not in the starting lineup tonight either for the Purples.
Gain of 8. That's Bowling Green's first completion.
And that's the kind of pass last week just knocked us on our heels.
2nd down 2 for Bowling Green.
For our NFL fans, a little Michael Penix look, right? Left-handed.
Yep.
Purples with 2 receivers each way. And back there with Davis this time is Nick Graham. He's going to hand it off to him right up the middle.
Got the first down. Fryer brought him down after about a gain of 7.
Stops the clock with 1 minute to move the chains. One minute to go underneath here in the first period of play. Here is Davis. Another handoff and then moving downfield with it. That is Nick Graham. We got the Graham guys in there tonight running the football. Trey Graham scored the touchdown. Now Nick Graham picking up some yardage for Bowling Green. Brings up 2nd down and 2 with 35 seconds to play.
One more play in the quarter. They get the plays in quick. They call them from the sideline, and they line them ready to go.
3 receivers on the near side. And he comes to Davis. Davis looks for the throw. The pass is going to be complete here on the near side. And running with it, breaking it wide open, cutting to the right side. There's the flag. It will come back. It will come back.
Still going to be a first down. The hold was right around the 12, basically a takedown on our defensive back out there, and that's going to nullify that 32-yard touchdown. So it's still probably going to be a first down.
Oh, yeah. From the spot, right?
And that hold was arguably the difference in a touchdown. He held the guy that we had one more chance of making the tackle, and that was the one that was taken down.
Yep, going to have to mark it off here. 18 seconds to go in the first period. We'll bring it back to the 23-yard line for Bowling Green on the Trojans' 23.
First penalty of the night for Bowling Green.
They'll start the clock. They don't have to run a play, but they will.
Well, they're in rhythm. They probably should.
Trips to the left side for the Purples. Got Graham in the backfield. That's Nick Graham. And here's a snap, little underhand pass over to Graham. Graham cutting back left side, gets tackled at about the 21.
Good hit that time by Dalen Thomas that time, flying in.
And that will end the quarter as Bowling Green leads it after one period. It's 7-0 over Barren County. We'll be back in 1 minute for the second quarter as you're following the Trojans on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit dts-ky.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Welcome to Green High School with Jay Turner with John Pollard and Robert Bauer. As the Trojans trail Bowling Green 7-0. We start quarter number 2. Second quarter is brought to you by CRS Construction.
Overall, pretty good quarter for Barren. We weren't dominated, and had some pretty good offensive plays, especially with Dalen Thomas. And right now we're having a hard time stopping their ground game. The two Grahams are the ones that are hurting us. But overall, we're still in the game, 2nd and 9 right here. We haven't lost the game in the first quarter. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah. Anthony Davis drops back. There's the throw. The pass is incomplete. Got a hand on it, though. That was Graham. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Just a little swing pass, just too much mustard on it.
Bowling Green, who lost to South Warren last week, 45-14. South Warren
running clock.
Powerhouse in 6A.
Running
When
clock.
The last time Bowling Green
had a running clock
was on the bad end of a running clock.
I don't know if they ever have. They probably have by St. X or Trinity, maybe. I don't know.
Ball is at the Trojan 21. Trips to the right side. One wide receiver to the left. Got Graham in the backfield. Anthony Davis out of shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Now he's looking. The left side. Pass is caught by Graham. 15-10. Cutting back into the 5. Trying to zigzag in. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
What a run.
There's probably another. They're not calling a borderline hold or clip. And look at Coach Meyers. Good gosh. He is being restrained.
Good thing they can't see him because the lights are out.
They just called a unsportsmanlike. It looked like one of our defensive back right over here.
It's Braxton.
Yeah, Braxton got clipped from behind. You can see it on the replay.
It was the same play that they called down here almost, wasn't it?
Except I think this was a push in the back rather than a hold, and that was the key block. And that's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Coach Meyers. He was vehemently. We're trying to watch it on our own computer replay.
Instant replay is brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board.
Yeah, it was a push in the back. Yeah, it was a push in the back. Now, you can argue maybe he was already going down, but it was definitely a push in the back, and that was one of the defenders that we had a shot at making the tackle.
Yeah.
21 yards, I believe. Is that right?
21, yeah.
You can say arguably that was on Bowling Green sideline, so they had just gotten one called back. They weren't going to call another one back on them.
Well,
but you got to play it. I mean, we've had 75 holds in the first 3 games, right? Called on us.
Cale Phelps to attempt the extra point for the Purples. There's the ball. It's down. The kick is up, and it is good by Phelps.
I have. It's been a long time since Coach Meyers has been this upset. Of course, he's right now. He's talking to the guy that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
because he was on his side. It's the line judge on this side of the field, the Bowling Green side.
14-0 Purples here early in the second period.
He is still, boy, he is.
Yeah, he's coming all the way out of the field here.
Wow, I haven't seen that forever.
And he's got an argument.
He certainly does have an argument. I like it, to be honest with you. But I think it's important. You got to have your composure, but I also think it's important for your team to see that you care too, that you're fighting, for this game.
That's a veteran official that should have made the call. I mean, this crew is. I'm not saying they're old. They've just been around a long time.
Yeah. Sometimes when they've been around a long time, they know who to expect to win too.
That's right.
And sometimes you don't get all the calls, when you're a big underdog. I'm not saying that's the case here at all, but I do know that has happened.
And it won't matter on this kickoff.
I'm mainly referring to basketball.
He's going to kick that one into the end zone from the 45.
It happens, doesn't it?
It does happen, and until you prove that you belong to be out there, then that changes things. So we're in a hole, 14-0. And that's a big hole for a team like Barren this year. We've struggled to score points, so that's a big hole.
Yeah. You brought that up, and I did the math. Where is the math? Through 4 games this year, 18. Through 4 games last year, 41. So points per game, yeah. So drastically different numbers. I know we've got different variables, different teams, all those things, but just for comparison purposes, that's a lot of difference.
Mm-hmm. Harris is under center. Hand off Thomas. Wrap him up. So he picked up 3, I believe, to the 23.
Probably eventually going to have to fake that and going to have to probably throw the ball down the field. May not be maybe throwing into their strength, but eventually I think you're going to have to do that.
You don't have to hit home runs. You just got to make them
respect you.
Yes.
2nd down and 7 for Barren. Split backfield, Bird in motion left, handoff, busting through there. Thomas.
And he is running strong.
Running hard. Gets to the 32, maybe the 33. First down for the Barren County Trojans.
Pickup of 8. Boy, he is got a good motor tonight.
How about 8 carries, 75 yards, and I think he's got every one of the first downs we've had, right?
And those are in between the tackles, too. They're not easy yardage.
This is probably, and I'm not saying they're little, but just size comparison, that's probably the littlest Bowling Green team on defense I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, of course, we haven't seen them in the last 8 years. Yeah. But, they're not.
A team that lost 20 seniors last year. Split backfield. Here's Harris. Fakes the handoff twice, hands it off to Bird, and Bird will be tackled for a loss of about 2 at the 30.
Again, not much going that wide.
We're outnumbered.
Slow developing play, too.
So I was going to say, we're outnumbered because it is slow developing. They can see it, they get off their blocks, and we just don't have enough guys out there hitting people to make a difference.
Bowling Green, 14, Barren County nothing here. It's about 2 minutes gone into the second period of play. Trojans get lined up the same way with split backfield. Harris fakes the handoff, rolls out right, throws it across the middle, and it was intended for Jackson Bird.
Took a hit, big hit.
I like the play, but Briggs took a really good pop for that time. We had Jackson Bird coming across the flat, and we also had Shelton a little bit deeper. And both guys were open, but that ball was thrown a little bit too low that time.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
And timeout, and I think it's the timeout to give our quarterback a break right now, to be honest with you.
We'll take a timeout as well. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. Bowling Green 14, Barren County nothing, here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
It's 14-0, 9:54 to go here in the second quarter. It is 3rd down and 11 for Barren County. Briggs Harris looking, now rolling out to the right, getting some pressure now, gets rid of the football. Ooh, Dalen Thomas caught it. They got hit right at the 37.
Still going to pick up about 6, though. Took a big hit. Nice job by Dalen by holding on to it.
That brings up 4th down and 5.
It's going to be our, third punt or fourth? Fourth punt.
Yeah. Bowling Green will send back Kyle Sledge and Drew Jones. Jackson Bird is the punter for the Trojans. Low snap, but gets it away. Coming to the near side of the field. High bounce right around the 40. And then takes a turn and rolls out of bounds at the 37. Maybe the 38. It's here on the near side. 3 minutes gone in the second. It's a little longer quarter what the first one was, seems like. Bowling Green 0-4 coming into the game. Of course, they had 2 close losses. One was to Scott County by a touchdown. The other to Owensboro Catholic by a touchdown. Lost to St. X 27-10.
Well, they've lost to the number 2 and number 3 team in all of football.
Yeah, that's schedule.
St. X and South Warren.
Yeah.
Scott County's number 1 in 5A, and Oak Catholic's number 2 in 2A. So all top 5 teams.
Yeah. Here's Anthony Davis dropping back. He's looking, going to air it out. It's going to come across the middle. It is going to be caught and running it all in for the touchdown.
And I thought we had it.
I thought we did too.
Wow. It was Briggs Harris on the coverage, and he was right there. And
62-yard pass.
He was in the right position, and other kid just went up and got it. It looked like that he was getting ready to deflect it. Give the Bowling Green player credit.
Yeah, I thought we were going to intercept that one.
I didn't see the number. Who was the number on that?
2.
Number 2. So Jackson Smith is the.
And he's their leading receiver. That's his 3rd touchdown. 16 receptions for right around 200 yards now.
Phelps with the extra point try. That's good. And now 8:51 to go here in the first half.
And this is danger time right now.
Yeah.
This is danger time.
21-0 Bowling Green.
Can we keep our composure? Can we keep our competitiveness right now? Because we've not been overwhelmed, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not. I've seen it a lot worse where you could just tell we're just being overwhelmed. We're really not getting overwhelmed, but that's the first big play that Bowling Green has hit.
Yeah.
And while we got a little time right now, Jay, congratulations again for Sportscaster of the Year. I think I'm right, ain't it?
Kentucky Broadcaster Association Sportscaster of the Year.
And he kept it quiet where nobody knew about it. And he got the award, I think, Sunday night, right, Owensboro?
Last Sunday night, yeah.
Congratulations.
Great honor. Great honor.
I mean, I know.
Very humbled over it.
I know Robert and I really, really carried you for years. So we're so happy that you finally.
I give John and Robert all the credit.
We can't even get on the air. But so happy for you. You just like I said, you could easily be doing Al Michaels.
I don't know about that.
Rather than with us at some of the places we've been to and so forth. But just a great honor.
Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it.
Well deserved, and we're just glad
we're glad that you let us sit up here with us and
carry your equipment
eat with us and things like that.
Got a good meal tonight, you know.
Yep, sure did.
So, all right, Trojans have it on the 20. Here's a snap to Harris and a run to Thomas around the left side, and
that's a little bit different look for Dalen.
Yeah.
That time Dalen went wide and
picked up 5.
Got it to the 25-yard line.
The difference there is that wasn't a slow developing play.
That was quick.
It was a quick hitter. Dalen was running that direction and kind of angled it that way instead of sweeping around that way more than anything. But positive yardage.
Well, I thought they gave him 5.
That was a terrible spot.
Yeah.
Terrible spot.
Only giving him 3?
Yeah.
Okay, they're moving.
They keep moving
all right, there we go. That's better.
I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
I'd already written down 5 on the paper, and it took about 5 minutes for him to give him that, but we're going to have to call timeout, or they reset it. Okay.
2nd and 5 for Barren, as Jackson Pierce is the receiver here on the near side. 2 split out to the left. Here's the snap, and it's Harris keeping it and trying to squirt through there and got a yard or 2, but that was some tough yardage right there. And it brings up 3rd down and 3.
Faked the end around and went with the quarterback draw up the middle, but
we haven't mentioned Bowling Green's best player.
Trevi Barber.
I mean, he's an all-state player.
Yeah, he had over, 1,300 yards last year?
Got hurt in the first game against Owensboro Catholic, in the first half against Owensboro Catholic. They do think he'll be back probably after fall break.
Mm-hmm.
Difference maker.
He's a difference maker. He's big time.
Barren County trips to the near side. 1 split out to the left. Here's Harris dropping back. He's looking. Oh, he's going to get sacked.
Took a big hit, too. That's number 8 for Bowling Green.
Montez Trussell.
That came around the left side.
Now 4th down. The Trojans, this will be their 5th punt of the game?
Yes.
A lot of punts in the first half.
6:42 to go here in the first half. Bowling Green leading 21-0. Jackson Bird gets this one away. Fair catch call made by Drew Jones. And so Bowling Green will have it at the 49. They're on 49.
Need a stop. Hadn't had one for a while.
Give you a few scores here on the scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. Monroe County leading Metcalfe County after the first period 7-6. Logan County over Allen County Scottsville 7-0 after 1. Warren Central 8, Ohio County nothing after 1. Paducah Tillman 6, Franklin Simpson nothing after 1. Glasgow 22, Adair County 0 after 1. LaRue County 16, Butler County nothing after 1, and Greenwood leading Grayson County 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. Jones got a man in motion going right, and there's a handoff coming left this time, and
good play.
Tackle, yeah,
good
a Jackson
play
Bird.
by Jackson Bird. That was number 18. That's
Cyrek Burton,
a
freshman.
Slow sweep that time to the left side. That's a great play by Jackson Bird. Loss of 5 on the
Loss
play.
of 5. Be 2nd and 15.
Jackson playing safety tonight, came up and untouched for a 5-yard loss. Looks like he's a little.
Jackson is a very good football player.
Shaken up, but maybe.
Look forward to him in basketball this year. He did not get to play any last year because of that hand injury.
Yep. You got Dalen Thomas and Jackson Bird, the safety positions tonight. Here's a snap coming. Davis fires it through. Oh.
Boy, almost intercepted.
Yeah, that's Corbin Wells.
Good play by Corbin. Also Jackson Bird. Boy, he's trying to squeeze that in.
Intended for Dotson.
So that brings up 3rd and 15 for the Purples.
Yeah, just don't want to get beat over the top right here. Keep them in front and make the tackle. Now, they're not easy to tackle. I mean, they've got some backs, they've got some speed and quickness, but you definitely don't want to get beat over the top like we did on the previous touchdown pass.
Trips to the right, one to the near side. Anthony Davis. Oh, Barren almost jumped.
Trying to draw us, but they're going to change the play at the line. They've got plenty of time, 10 seconds to get it off.
So they've got running back to the left of Anthony Davis. Takes the snap. He's looking. Got some time.
All day.
And gets rid of the football. It is going to be caught. Cyrus Burton.
Yeah.
But he was short of the first down, about a yard.
Well, I don't know. He got
spot of the century on.
Spot of the century. And the reason why he got spot of the century is the referee was trailing the play of about 15 yards. And it may be the correct one. It looked like to me it was. So now it's going to be fourth and one. A gain of 14.
The Trojan 42.
Well, it should be a handoff to Graham. We've not been able to stop that.
It's Trey Graham in the backfield now.
Trey Graham. Had Nick Graham. We've had Trey Graham. Man in motion right. And what do we got?
Timeout, Barren.
So Barren County with the timeout. 4:59 to go here in the first half with a 21-0 Bowling Green lead.
Beautiful night of football.
Yeah.
And a beautiful facility.
We just keep having really good luck on Friday nights with weather.
Well, we really have had good luck for the last month. Weather every day of the week for the most part. Now, a little dry, could use some rain, but still.
A chance of a little bit of rain maybe first of the week.
But we got plenty of rain in, I think it was May and June too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rained half the summer, didn't it?
That's the way it goes.
Warren Central up 28-0 now, halfway through the second quarter. They're going to get their third win in a row.
Yeah, that's not going to be a automatic win for sure.
Ohio County was a team who was supposed to be in our district this year, but they decided not to compete in district play. I don't know if they'll be on the schedule next year or not.
Murray's up 21-6 over Russellville, halfway through the second.
Not a surprise.
No, I didn't think there would be a whole lot of close games. Logan 14-0, Allen 0. That's probably closer than you thought, but they're just halfway through the second.
Just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half in Bowling Green. Trojans trailing 21-0. And there's the handoff to Graham. Graham busting through there and
can't stop it.
No. And he picks up about 7 yards, good enough for a first down and then some to the Barren County 36.
Baylor Browning on the tackle.
No need to make that complicated, was it?
No.
Their line has got good size, their offensive line.
Yes.
We talked about, that was kind of the defensive reference. Their size looked a little smaller than normal, but their offensive line is pretty stout.
Anthony Davis rolling out left. Now cuts to the 40, runs it out of bounds around the 36.
Yeah, he does not
no gain.
Run it a lot.
Well, he might have got a yard.
Gain of 1. Pretty good coverage that time by the Trojans.
Oh, no, they moved that down marker downfield more, and they're having to bring it back because the ball is not where they think it is.
It's actually a loss of 1, right?
Yeah. That down marker moved up about 2 yards.
Anthony Davis, pretty good player at UK, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Maybe one of the best freshmen of all time. In the conversation anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 receivers to the right.
So was Purvis.
Purvis Ellison, everybody remembers him, right?
Who? Both won national championships.
That's right. Well, they go around to the right side, and we're missing tackles, and here he is. It's coming back. We've got a flag back here.
We've actually got 4 flags. We've got a illegal block on the back at the 15, but I think there's a hold in the back in the
backfield.
Backfield. That will be Bowling Green's second touchdown called back. Arguably, they should have had 3. So we'll take the hold because that's from the line of scrimmage.
It looked like it was a receiver that was holding. I think it was Bird tried to turn back in and make a tackle, and they held him and didn't let him make that. So be second a long way.
Kind of figured that we was a marginal call running on our sideline after Coach Meyers about had a stroke over there. So we got that call, but that also had the hold.
Backed up to the 47.
I think he just went and told the line judge thank you. You need to tell your buddy what a hold is at halftime.
Well, he can tell him because they'll switch sides, right?
That will not be a fun half for this fella.
2nd and 21 for Bowling Green. Trips to the right. One moving back to the left. On the run. Here's the snap coming to Davis. Davis fires a pass. It is caught.
Good tackle.
And upended. That's Ethan Kirkwood. That's his first reception, I believe, tonight.
That's a great one-on-one tackle by Dalen Thomas. I think right now, Dalen Thomas for us is definitely in the running for player of the game, right?
Yep.
Running, tackling.
Yep.
Pretty good candidate. They set it up. The motion looked like the play was going to go over here to the left side. They had a little flare screen and then just threw it underneath. Dalen wasn't fooled.
So it's 3rd down and 15 for Bowling Green. And now they'll have 3 receivers on the near side, one split out wide right. Snap to Davis. Davis going to air it out.
Get your head turned.
It is going to be. Was it caught?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
That's good coverage, too. He's running step by step.
Another touchdown for Bowling Green.
41 yards. We were running right with him that time. That was number 13 for the Trojans. Gage Driver probably didn't get his head turned around at the right time. And is there a penalty?
There's some conversation. I don't know what it is.
I don't see a flag, but
that was perfectly thrown as well.
What was that, 41?
41 and a touchdown. And again, good coverage.
It's Kirkwood, right?
Yes, Ethan Kirkwood.
There is a flag, but
is that a sideline warning or what? Because the coach is talking to Coach Meyers. Maybe a sideline warning against Bowling Green?
It was thrown back over here on the right side, or our sideline, so I don't know. Here's the call. Touchdown's good. Dead ball, personal foul, Bowling Green.
It was unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Guess that's a celebration penalty.
Mm-hmm. And for extra point here, it's up and it is good by Phelps. He is 4 for 4 on extra point kicks. So now it is 28-0. Bowling Green, 3:24 to go in the first half.
And they get the ball to start the second half too, don't they?
Yes.
We got to be careful with this 3:24 because we don't want to leave them enough time to get the ball back and try to throw another home run. We've had 5 possessions and 5 punts tonight. That summarizes the first half. We're just shy of 80 yards total offense.
Well, Bowling Green is obviously really good. Defending state title.
Last 2 years. Runner up the year before that.
And we're catching them at a terrible time, 0-4. So they weren't going to overlook us, to say the least. And plus, they're playing well.
And it's their homecoming tonight, too, on top of all that.
And they're just going to continue to get better. A freshman quarterback. Going to keep getting better, get a good receiver back here in a couple of weeks.
We've got to get on the ball, guys. This is
Thomas tracking it down, but it was inside the 10-yard line.
Well,
I don't.
Taken down around the 20.
Those are the mental mistakes that I'm not real crazy about.
They kicked off from the 25 instead of the 40, and all of a sudden we thought that they were going to kick it 15 yards, and we were way, way up near midfield instead of respecting their kicking game.
I also kicked it in between our two guys, and really nobody took the initiative right there.
Nothing but communication, right?
3:18 to go here in the first half. 28-0 Purples right now. Almost had too many men on the field. Harris under center, takes the snap, and hands it off to Thomas.
Gain of 9.
Yeah, he picks up good yardage there. About the 29-yard line.
Kids played great.
10 carries, 88 yards, and a 7-yard reception, and several tackles.
I hope that's a a great sign for the rest of the year because we're not going to face anybody better than this team.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Got to use him like this, though, right?
Yes.
Backfield split. 2nd and 1. And
just another terrible mistake. 2nd and 1, and we false start.
Monroe County has extended their lead on Metcalfe County, halftime 17-6 Falcons.
And that was a quick snap. I don't really know what we were doing to jump on a quick snap. Yeah,
we flinched over on the left side, didn't we? That was our
Steele Whitaker.
Tight end.
27.
2nd down 7. Trying to get lined up here as we shift Steele Whitaker and
get the play
Jackson
off.
Bird, and time went down. Yep, there's the flag, delay of game.
Good gracious. Again, that was another. Can't blame that on the quarterback because we lined up wrong. And then we had to get reshifted, and time we got everybody set, it was play. And that was after a penalty, which makes it even worse.
We do have new guys in new spots, but you have to be comfortable knowing the spot you're getting ready to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And the shifting and motion and getting the play in slow doesn't help, but you got to play with some confidence.
Yeah. Bird and Whitaker now shift back over. And a handoff coming to Bird. The left side to the 23-24.
Timeout, Bowling Green.
That's a good timeout.
Yep.
As it rolls to the 2-minute mark or right above it.
Well, it's a smart play, no question, especially when you have the ability to score quickly. They have a bona fide passing game. So if they get the ball back, it's scoring is very much in play for them.
What was it? Second and
1.
Yeah. And then two 5-yard penalties.
Yep.
And it doesn't take you out of it, but it makes it much more difficult.
When you do not have an explosive offense, all those little things can crush your drive.
And that's what we talked about from last week with Monroe County. We had those penalties were 2nd and 5, and all of a sudden it's 2nd and 15.
We just don't have that type of offense right now. Maybe it'll get at the end of the year, who knows? But we don't have that offense that we can get big chunks, especially against really, really good teams.
Nope. 2:08 to go before halftime. 28-0 Bowling Green. We got a band member running across the field here.
Doing double duty, delivering water to the officials there.
Oh, well. It's 3rd down and 8. Snap comes to Harris. Harris looking, throwing it to the left side. Pass is complete. And it's
to Thomas. He fumbled it.
Oh, my goodness.
And Bowling Green's got it.
Flying everywhere. And
I
don't know if it popped out or what. It was on the far side of the field.
I could not tell. Our bench is not reacting. I thought maybe his forward progress had been stopped, but our bench was not reacting like it was. So it's going to be a completed pass of about 4 yards, and then it's going to be a fumble recovery for Bowling Green inside the Barren 20. Boy, it's awful close for his forward momentum. He was that kind of picked him up. What little I saw on the replay, they kind of stood him up and pushed him back when he fumbled it. If we had a replay that the coaches could call or review, I don't know if that's an actual fumble.
All right, well, 3 receivers to the left for Bowling Green. Here's Anthony Davis, and the pass is going to be caught, but a tackle. Well, if they ever bring him down.
That's a good play by Jackson Bird.
Jackson Smith is the receiver.
Another good play by Jackson Bird. And
loss of the play.
Both Jackson Bird and Dalen have played pretty well.
Mm-hmm. He almost.
It's a loss of 5.
You give him 2 more steps, and he's picking that, and it's a foot race to the other way.
Two receivers right for Bowling Green, 2 to the left. Here's Davis. Got some time. He's going to throw. The pass is complete. No flag. Thought there might have been another hold there.
That was Connor Thomas that just got drugged down in the backfield there. So
pass complete at the 12, and that's where
gain of 11.
It still brings up third down and about 5.
Clock is no factor. 1:19 left.
They got
2 timeouts as well, so it's not even a factor. Plus, they went out of bounds that time. I wouldn't be surprised it's an inside handoff to Graham either.
Last 2 pass plays, right?
Yeah. So we got Nick Graham in the backfield. There's the pass. It is going to be broken up there.
Well, they faked the inside handoff to Graham and try to get the ball on a quick slant.
Yeah, to Isaac Wilson.
That was coverage that time. It was really the hit that time by Cameron Crawford. So now it's 4th and 6.
And Bowling Green's going to call a timeout here with 1:15 to go in the first half. 28-0 Bowling Green. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is Trojan football on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
This takes a snap, and a throw is to the left side. It's incomplete.
Illegal motion.
I thought somebody was moving there.
It wasn't even close. The guy they threw it to, it looked like Canadian football. He was going forward. And again, the guy on this side over here called nothing. Was lucky it was incomplete. That was poorly officiated. No offense, but that was. So we
Trojans take over from their own 12.
Dodged the bullet right there.
Yeah.
Dodged the bullet that on somehow stopping them. That's a good job defensively for the Trojans.
Would it have done them any good to kick it just for their kicker to have experience? I'm surprised they didn't. They could have definitely made it.
Briggs Harris goes under center, takes a snap, and a handoff coming to Jackson Bird over the left side. Got a little running room there going. He's going to take it down the far sideline.
Face mask.
Yep, they pulled him down.
Sure looked like a face mask. No call. Okay.
Don't see any argument over there.
Yeah,
but
it looked like his helmet went straight down. It was right in front of our bench, but our bench did not react like it was. So.
But he was turned towards us. He was turned away from the bench, and it would have been hard for the sideline guy to see it. So.
It's the first down. He's out to the 31. 50 seconds to go, though, here in the half.
See it was a face mask. Just saw it on replay. Sure was. That'd have been 15 more.
Harris takes the handoff. He's looking, throws it over the left side. A pass is complete. That's Bird. And not much there.
We got one timeout if we want to take it.
Don't think we're going to do anything.
Clock running down at 20 seconds. 2nd and 10. I'm not sure. Are we going to?
No.
No, we're not going to attempt another play.
Have to.
Nope.
Yep. They are getting lined up, though.
Well,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Harris, nope, you're not going to get it off. That will end the first half. It's been all Bowling Green here at Bowling Green High School, Purple Stadium, as the Bowling Green Purples lead the Barren County Trojans here at the break by a score of 28-0. We'll come back with our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC as you're following Trojan football. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called KHSAA, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free KHSAA checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The KHSAA cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link KHSAA Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with KHSAA at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Halftime here in Bowling Green. Jay Turner with John Bowler and Robert Bauer. Aaron Russ and his crew with the BC live stream. Luke Pritchard, Jake Norris, our studio producers. It's been all purples here in the first half, 28-0, as we welcome you now to the SCRTC halftime report and our scoring summary and halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's. Trey Graham scored the first touchdown for Bowling Green, a 1-yard run with 5:17 to go in the first quarter. Cale Phelps kicked the extra point. Bowling Green led 7-0, and that was the score at the end of the first quarter. Bowling Green scores 3 touchdowns in the second, one just inside the second period at 11:48 to go. Nick Graham, a 21-yard run for the Purples. Cale Phelps with an extra point kick to make it 14-0 Bowling Green. 8:51 to go in the first half, second quarter. Jackson Smith scores at a 62-yard pass from quarterback Anthony Davis. And Cale Phelps' extra point try was good. 21-0 Bowling Green. And then 3:24 to go in the first half, second quarter. Ethan Kirkwood at a 41-yard pass from Bowling Green quarterback Anthony Davis to make the score 27-0. Phelps kicks the extra point. He goes 4 for 4 tonight on extra point tries. And Bowling Green leading here at halftime, 28-0.
All right, stats for Bowling Green. They've rushed it 13 times for 39 yards. They were led on the ground by Trey Graham. He's carried it 7 times for 36 and a touchdown. Through the air, freshman Anthony Davis, pretty good half, 9 of 16, 188 yards and 3 touchdowns. Touchdowns of 21, 62, and 41. And I will say on the 2 bombs, pretty good coverage too for the Trojans. 237 yards in the first half. They had 7 first downs, mainly because they had so many big plays. penalized 3 times for 35, and I think 2 of those were called back touchdowns. So they could have had 2 more, but those were called back. And no turnovers.
All right. He ran 30 plays, 111 yards, 20 plays on the ground for an even 100 on the ground. Dalen Lettuce, 10 carries, 88 yards, pretty much right in between the tackles. Jackson Bird had 7 for 14, and Briggs had 3 carries. Did not net positive yardage on those. Through the air, Briggs Harris was 3 of 5 for 11 yards. Both of the, 2 of the 3 completions came to Dalen Thomas for a total of 11. Bird had the other one and did not gain positive yards on that. 4 first downs, 6 penalties for 45. Penalized or turned it over one time, and that was the fumble. And we actually that did not lead to points. We actually came up with a defensive stand after that. So, outside of the couple big plays, there's moments in which we have really competed tonight. That's what you said we needed to do tonight. But you got to look over the overall scope of the game, and it's 28-0, and that's what you see. And see what kind of fight we have as we'll have to be on defense to start the second half.
That's your McDonald's halftime stats in our SCRTC halftime report. When we come back, we'll have a weekly recap of other Barren County High School fall sports going on, and we'll also update you again on the scoreboard, all the other games going on around the area tonight as we take another 3-minute break. This is Trojan Football on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Whoa, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1. We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Score big this season with a Glasgow EPB fiber internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month, with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor,
as we take another look at the Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird scoreboard update. The scores, all these are halftime scores. Monroe County leading Metcalfe County 17-6. Warren Central in a running clock now with Ohio County at the half. It's Warren Central 36, Ohio County nothing.
Maybe that's why Ohio County stayed away.
I guess
from
so.
The district.
Yeah, not this year for sure. Jeffersontown beats Caverna tonight 50-12. Let's see. Oh, I got a running clock. Is that game in Columbia or is it at Glasgow tonight?
Columbia, I
yes,
believe.
it is. In Columbia. Glasgow in a running clock with Adair County. It is 36-0 Scotties at the half. LaRue County leading Butler County 32-0 late in the second quarter. Halftime score, Hart County, Edmondson County. They're tied at 7. Paducah Tillman 14, Franklin Simpson 7 at the half. And this halftime score just in, Logan County 21, Allen County, Scottsville nothing. John now has the weekly recap of all the other games and fall sports going on at Barren County.
All right, we'll look at last night volleyball. Barren County got a win against Russellville, 21-12 and 21-10. They also won in JV. Girls soccer, big win for the Trojanettes. Barren County 2, Glasgow 0. Glasgow had defeated Barren County earlier in the year, and I think that kind of ties up the district, almost a three-way tie, if I'm correct, between Barren, Glasgow, and possibly Warren East. I know Barren County and Glasgow, and Glasgow now has 2 losses, so that's a huge, huge turnaround for the Trojanettes. Boys soccer in a district match, big win for Warren East, 2-0 over Barren County. And volleyball on Tuesday, Allen County Scottsville in a district match defeated the Trojanettes 3-0, 25-12, 25-11, and 25-23. The last set was a little bit more competitive. In freshman volleyball, Barren County did defeat Allen County. Boys soccer on Tuesday, Glasgow comes back and beats Barren 6-2. Barren had defeated Glasgow in boys soccer earlier in the year, so now they've evened the series up. JV, Barren County defeated Glasgow 1-0. Monday, girls soccer, Barren went to Greensburg, Kentucky. You ever been over there?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
And Greene County put a smackdown on the Trojanettes, 9-1. JV football Monday night, the Trojans, good win against Greenwood, 22-12. And in volleyball, Barren County defeated Caverna. I think that's for the third time this year, 25-19 and 25-19. Boys golf, the KSCC tournament. Not really sure what that stands for.
You think Kentucky, K stands for Kentucky?
Probably.
KSCC. It's got to be a conference
South
tournament.
Central. How about South Central in there, right? Could be. We'll try
Could
that.
be.
Anyway, Barren County finished 5th in boys golf. Cameron Pippin shot 37, J.P. Ross 38, Jay Houchins 44, Kate Hardy 46, and Cam Combs 49. Sunday, girls all-state golf. Now, you got to qualify for this one. It's a cumulative for the whole year. Chloe Witcher.
That was in Lexington,
It's
too.
a 2-day deal. She finished 14th in the state, shot 77 on Saturday, and on 73 on Sunday. It's pretty good scores. And last Saturday, in the Battle of the Barrens in volleyball, Barren County defeated Warren Central 2-0, Caverna 2-0, Hart County 2-0, and lost, I think, in the finals to Franklin Simpson 2-1. And in boys soccer last Saturday, the Trojan Classic, 2 good wins for the boys. They defeated Monroe 8-0 and Hart County 4-0. And in cross country at the Central Hardin Invitational, Barren County, good effort, finished 2nd out of 10. Behind Louisville Ballard individually, Audrey Nutzman, is that right?
Nutzman, yep.
She placed 5th. Gracie Reed was 6th, and Molly Beckham 7th. And that was the week.
That's it.
In Trojanet sports.
Might make mention, too, that's worthy of interest. The Barren County Middle School football teams are still undefeated. 7th grade is 7-0. 8th graders 8-0.
That's good. I think they got a win this past week against the Scotties.
So if you want to find out a score or result from either high school or middle school, we've got it for you each day on the school's website. Go to barren.kyschools.us. Click Athletics, then the Sports Report, and you get scores and results from all the middle school and high school sports at Barren County. Coming up tomorrow, the cross-country teams at the Gatorland Classic. I guess that's at Greenwood. I would think. Not down in Florida. Girls soccer's at Owensboro tomorrow. Monday, girls golf region starts.
Really?
At Willow Oaks.
Wow.
Yeah.
First of all sports. Golf. Regional tournament.
Oh, yeah.
First postseason,
Yes,
right?
first. Yeah. Because they've already had the district. Now this is the region.
And Chloe Witcher is...
She's doing quite well.
That's correct. She's had a really good year.
Yeah. That's at Willow Oaks starting Monday. Volleyball at Monroe County. Girls soccer is at Taylor County. Boys soccer at Russell County. And then Tuesday, the boys golf region starts at Crosswinds. Volleyball hosts Glasgow. Girls soccer hosts South Warren. And then Thursday of next week, boys soccer teams at Allen County, Scottsville. Girls soccer at Allen County, Scottsville. Volleyball hosts Metcalfe County, and freshman football team is at Greenwood. And we will have our first home game in many weeks next week, as it's homecoming at Barren County High next Friday night. Trojans taking out the Grayson County Cougars. And the Cougars right now in a battle with Greenwood. And that's a district game, of course. Greenwood leading at the half over Grayson County, 21-13.
Good game.
So there you go.
Good game.
Well, we'll take a 3-minute break and get ready for our second half. Our third quarter coming up here from Bowling Green High, brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. It's Bowling Green 28, Barren County nothing. Back in 3 minutes. This is Trojan football at WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
High school.
Yeah, I did, too. I've got 2 high schools. Here, I've got such one. I've got the answer. I'll write it down.
Campbellsville High School.
That's right. You got it.
And the school I played at, which is now just an elementary, Gamaliel High School, was purple and gold.
Okay.
Same as Bowling Green.
Okay. Didn't think about that one. Okay.
Well, thanks. Well, they're not a high school anymore.
That's
so,
right.
you know.
That's right. I was thinking black and gold. Okay.
Yeah, black and gold was Tompkinsville.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And the college, what was that, Robert?
LSU.
LSU has LSU has
more yellow.
More yellow.
What? Robert's actually got it.
What's that?
University of the Huskies.
I didn't hear it.
Washington.
Good.
The other high school that you. So you said Campbellsville, right?
Campbellsville, Somerset.
The other high school is Somerset and
Campbellsville.
No, there's another one.
Oh, there's another one besides.
That's purple. This old gold and purple.
The history actually says they're in a fight for the oldest high school in the state of Kentucky.
Well, I thought Bowling Green was one of the oldest high schools in the state of Kentucky.
It's Male, right?
Louisville Male. Okay,
Oh, hey, very good. That's
John,
right.
you should have got that.
I know it. I went. You threw me off when you went to Gamale.
Gamale and Male.
That's correct. Kinda threw me
Just
off
spelled
there.
different.
There may be others, but that's the one
That's
that
right.
kind of sticks
That's
out.
classic Male. That's correct.
If anybody knows any others, just text one of us here and we'll.
And it's old gold.
Old gold. Yes, right. It's old gold. In fact, my old leather jacket, has the same exact as Bowling Green. Because I've seen guys wearing jackets. I said, that looks like the old Gamaliel Tiger leather jacket.
And there was a time in the 90s that we used old gold more than we used gold.
Yes.
And I would probably get yelled at by a lot of the traditionalists, but I kind of like the old gold sometimes more than I do the brighter
color,
yellow,
brighter
almost.
shade. Yeah. Well, we're finally back on the field with 1:30 to go before we get the second half started.
We used all 20 minutes of halftime and almost all 3 minutes of the warm-up time just to get back out of the locker room. Now, they did put us at the high school, which is about 4 miles away from the field.
Surprised I don't know where we went. A lot of times you just go to the end zone and talk. But
We went all the way back.
We left the field.
And you have to walk all the way around. There's not a shortcut because of the fence. You have to walk all the way around to get back in, and we are a little tardy to the second half.
Yep.
And we will kick to start the second half. So Bowling Green up 28-0 if you're just joining us. Bowling Green is seeking their first win. And right now, looks like they're going to get that. Still want us to compete.
Yeah,
I think for the most part we did. I mean, I didn't, like I said,
the early penalties.
The penalties has killed us. And those are more mental. Those are not more mental mistakes. They are mental mistakes. Offsides and things like that. The delay of game that was caused by being in the wrong position.
And people argue like it's just 5 yards, but it changes the whole landscape of what that
especially with our
series
offense,
looks like. Right.
with how we are offensively. Yep.
Now, let's see. They've got, looks like a couple of new players on the kickoff return. 44. That is Jet Reynolds.
And
6. Okay, Drew Jones is one of the punt returners, so he'll be a kick returner as well.
And they've been pretty clean. They had a clean first half. They
had 3 penalties.
They did not turn it over.
Nope.
They didn't even fumble it and recover it. So they everything looked pretty clean on their side.
Jacob Dooley will kick off for the Trojans. And that one's going deep to about the 6-yard line where it's caught by Jones. Jones bringing it upfield and breaks a couple of tacklers and then slung down about the 25.
35 for the Trojans on the tackle.
TJ Standridge.
Yeah, he's a freshman.
Yep.
Good tackle.
He has not played, I don't think, for the first couple of weeks. So good.
Yeah, that's the first time I think I've called his name. T.J. Standridge.
He's one of the
Standridge.
Standridge.
Okay.
He's one of that group of freshmen that they're pretty high on.
So the Purples have it from their own 26, moving from right to left here in this third period of play.
Start with an empty backfield. They surely threw it a lot, but they had a lot of success running too.
Nobody back there. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right. Got 1 in motion coming left. Now cuts back to the right. Here's a snap coming to Davis. Davis looking left side. A pass is complete. And taking it 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 30. And trying to get to him. Couldn't get to him. And a touchdown for Bowling Green. That is a 74-yard touchdown.
Little bubble screen that time, and a great job of blocking. Again, I want to recognize, though, that was a great effort again by Dalen Thomas. I don't know if you can give a hustle award on a 74-yard touchdown, but he
probably should qualify for it anyway.
Look at his effort on replay. I mean, he tried to run him down and stretched out, just couldn't get him. A lot of players quit on the play. He didn't.
That was Trey Graham too. He had a lot of speed. That's his second touchdown of the night for Bowling Green. Phelps extra points good.
And if they went for 2, they could have got it to the. They could have got to the running clock.
Is it 35 for football?
36.
36 for football. It's 35 for basketball.
Right.
Is that right?
Yep. That's correct.
Okay.
Speaking of basketball, big news.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that, have we?
Well,
not on the air. We did.
We're going to have time now.
At the restaurant earlier tonight, the 35-second shot clock for high school basketball coming up in a couple of years for varsity only, boys and girls.
Thank goodness.
It's about time, right?
I'm in favor. I know a lot of people are not.
What are the pros and cons of that?
The pros, games, more shots.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you force teams to play. I mean, I like offense, and I don't like watching people try to hold the ball and
for 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a big burden off a lot of coaches who. There's a lot of coaches who've lost games trying to hold the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't do that anymore. You got to play.
You're not going to have a 17-15 slowdown game.
And you're going to have something in your offense too, just during their game for a quick hitter, for a quick ball screen, because you can't just pass it around 15 times.
Yeah.
You may see more zones. Be perfectly honest with you, especially at the end of the shot clock. But I'm in favor of it. I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm willing to give it a chance.
Going to be caught at the 15, bringing it upfield, Dalen Thomas.
Yep.
And I was the victim once against Allen County back in
2000
and whatever, when they beat us in a regular season game like 22-17, where they held the ball on us the entire game. It was like the 4th game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And
was that 2000 or 2001?
No.
Later than that.
No, it was later than that.
Okay.
Jamie Cummings was.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
It was like the 4th game of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was kudos to Allen, but, man, I'd rather be at the dentist.
Here's Harris under center for the Trojans. Takes the snap and handoff coming to the near side this time. That's still Whitaker. And he's still on his feet. Gets some more yardage and up to the 36-yard line.
That's good effort.
About a yard short of the first down.
Good effort by Steele. Did he carry any last week?
It's his first time, I'm pretty sure, playing offense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think he didn't.
That's his first carry of the year.
Uh-huh. Well, Glasgow's wrapping it up on Adair County, 43-0 after 3. That's a district game for them in Class 2A, or 3A. 35-0 here in Bowling Green. The Purples lead it. And the handoff from Harris as we get the first down to about the 39.
Gain of 3, Dalen
Thomas. And
right up the middle.
So the Trojans with the first down. 2 minutes gone here in the third in this Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third quarter. 35-0 Purples.
So if they make they've turned the play clocks off because they think it's running clock, but it's not. They need play clocks every field. And every field. If they mandate shot clocks, they need to mandate play clocks be on every field.
Right. Why is the play clocks off?
I think they think it's running clock.
Are they letting
Harris.
Are they letting the clock run?
Picks up 3. I haven't noticed it yet.
We'll have to see when we
getting ready to when they
go to stoppage.
Is this an agreement among the coaches?
Are you sure it's 35 in football or 36 in football?
It's 36. It's 36.
36 in football, 35 in basketball.
Because the reason it's 36 in football is it's more than 5 touchdowns.
Right. Because it would be 6.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in basketball because you're not scoring points that way.
I get confused about that sometimes, even though we're not in running clocks very often. 2nd down 7 for the Trojans. Here's Harris under center, takes the snap, and this time he rolls out right, but looking back, he gets sacked.
He had
sacked back at the 38.
But there was no chance.
It's one of the biggest hits we've seen all year that time. That's number 18. Big hit.
Zyrek Burton.
That's his 2nd big sack, I believe, and I'm glad Briggs got up.
Loss of about 4. 3rd and 11 now for Barren. 8.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. 35-0 Purples.
Yeah, Briggs was not. He was looking over the middle of the field and had his head turned when he just got basically depleted. But, boy, he popped right up.
Split backfield for Barren. Man in motion left, and this handoff coming to Steele Whitaker this time. He found a little bit of a gap and goes down at about the 45, maybe the 46.
Got it close enough to go for it.
Yeah.
Gain of 8. 17 on his 2 carries. Thought it was a little better than that, but they'll say 4th and long 2, maybe 3.
Yep.
What do you got to lose going for it?
No, you go for it. It's not even a thought.
No. 47-yard line. Got Andrew Neville in the ball game right now for the Trojans at the wingback position. Backfield split. Harris takes the snap, hands it off. It's Thomas off left tackle.
Got it by a bunch.
And nice run there by Thomas once again to the Bowling Green 43.
Yeah, give him 9, and Dalen is approaching 100.
Got it. 1. 12 for 101.
So first down for the Trojans. Just under 7 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Weston Shelton, the quarterback to the wide receiver to the left. Wingback was Neville. Now here's Harris. Harris going to fire it to the left side, and it is going to be incomplete.
Well, that time
had triple coverage over there.
Pretty good throw too, to be honest with you. Good coverage, but that was a good throw. And that time Briggs had an opportunity to see the field and to step into it. That's a good throw, good coverage, but that was catchable that time.
Intended for Dalen, broken up by 6 for them. Drew Jones.
He's up 2nd and 10 at the Bowling Green 42. 6:10 to go, 3rd period.
By far the most time he's had to survey the field tonight.
Harris with a split backfield. Hand off. Thomas busting through and gets across the 35 to the 34. About a yard or 2 short of the first. How about this score? Monroe County 17, Metcalfe County 14.
A little surprising.
Yeah.
A little surprising. Metcalfe, to be quite honest with you, was not very competitive against us.
Their score last week against Campbellsville was a little surprising, too.
35-8.
We've beaten them probably worse than anybody.
Mm-hmm. Hand off this time. That's a nice hole. Nice
Carnes.
It's Braxton Carnes.
Wow, that was nice.
Churning some yardage to the 18.
That's great ball faking that time. He faked it to Dalen, and everybody went to Dalen, and that was a good run that time by Carnes.
16 for Braxton.
They'll lay the ball down at the 16-yard line of Bowling Green.
This is kind of how we moved the ball in the very first drive of the game.
We got the penalties.
Right.
Yeah.
Shot ourselves in the foot, and we weren't able to stitch it up and recover.
The penalties has stopped us. I know it's kind of outrageous to say this. It's 35-0. Has stopped us as much as Bowling Green, to be honest with you. Probably.
Receiver to the right. And this time a handoff to Thomas. Thomas trying to push his way. Gets across the 15 to the 14.
Gain of 3.
This wasn't much there, but his ability to find the small crease and just fall forward. Gives him a little.
Well, maybe 2. Good drive here by the Trojans.
2nd down and 8.
That play, the shot clock y'all talked about earlier, doesn't happen until 27.
Yeah, it's 2 years, right?
So we got a long time to talk about that and think about it, how we can put them up.
Yeah. 2nd and 8 for the Trojans. Split backfield. Pitch out coming. Cutting back inside. Trying to run it in. Gets to the 5.
Gavin
Minor. First time I think he's ever carried the ball.
That was a quick pitch that time. Another freshman, too, for the Trojans. That's why this, we may not be having the year as last year, but, boy, we're playing a ton of underclassmen, too.
14-6. Got 8.
Well,
first and goal now from the 6.
Exploded into the secondary that time of Bowling Green.
What we've done better this drive is those plays that don't take long to develop.
And
they're
no
just
penalties.
quick and go and be smooth about how we're doing it.
And not gone backwards either.
Right.
Minor will stay in the backfield with Dalen Thomas. And this time the handoff is to Thomas. Thomas gets pushed back. He got to the 5, I think, so.
Yeah, that time that was well defended by the Purples.
And I think why Gavin and even Braxton and Steele, all those are getting some big gains. First guy through because they're really focusing on Dalen. So use him as a decoy if you have to in these type of situations. You've got, 3 plays here to get 5?
Yep.
But don't abandon what's got you 14 carries and 111 yards either.
Yeah. 2nd and goal from the 5. Neville in motion left, and timeout. With 2:29 to go here in the 3rd. Barren County with a timeout. 35-0 Bowling Green. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
2:28 to go here in the 3rd quarter here in Bowling Green. The Purples leading the Trojans 35-0. They score here. Hart County, Edmonson County tied 14 apiece after 3.
It's a little surprising.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the only update I have right now on any other.
Murray all over Russellville, 42-6, halfway through the 3rd. Warren Central 44-0 over Ohio. That one's over, but it's the end of the 3rd. Logan 28-0 over Allen.
Trojans have it at the Bowling Green 5. Here's the handoff. And did he make it?
Yes.
Signal. Touchdown, Barren County.
There you go.
Good job.
Excellent.
That's Dalen Thomas.
And the clock is still running. So either this is an agreement between the coaches to keep running the clock, and that's all I can think of. Because, as Robert correctly said, it's 36 is supposed to be the running clock.
Yeah, they're still I don't understand that.
It has to be an agreement, or we would have said something.
Extra point try for Jacob Dooley.
You know anybody on the sideline to text, Robert?
Jackson Pierce is the holder, and here's the kick. It's up, and it is good for Jacob Dooley. And it's 35-7.
That's a good job by Dooley and Pierce that time. That snap it looked a little low, but good job of handling that.
So with a minute and a half, the clock running here in the 3rd. It's 35-7 Purples. Dalen Thomas. 5-yard run. Give the Trojans their first touchdown of the night.
Snap it wasn't bad. I was looking on a replay.
Our instant replays, remind you they're brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board.
I've sent out feelers, but I've got I don't know. and waiting to respond.
It has to be an agreement because the coaching staff's not saying anything as the clock continues to run out.
You might not want to talk to the guy over there on his sideline.
Now they have stopped the clock.
And I think there may be a conversation over here to the head coach.
Well, it's been running for 3 minutes.
That tells them.
It's been running for 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Now they have reset the clock at 1:13.
There's a lot more than that.
Here's Dooley with a kick from the 40. A little short one this time, caught at about the 28. And broke one tackle, coming around to the left side, 40, 45, stepped out of bounds, I thought, around the 50-yard line. That was number 23 on the kickoff return, Kyle Sledge.
That's running again.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. So,
well, I mean, it's supposed to stop.
Yeah, it's supposed to stop and then move the chains.
There has to be, as far as I know, an agreement between the coaches.
I don't know.
That's it. Because we would be arguing it.
I would think.
Yeah, no, it would have to be.
I don't know anybody else to ask over there. I don't know who's over there. That has a phone, actually.
All right. And there's the handoff from Davis. Taking about 2 yards.
I got on my phone anytime the score differential reaches 35 points or more.
Well, let's just Google it.
That's what I did.
I thought it was 35. I really did. I thought football was 35.
So 35
basketball was 36.
Okay. That's what I have right here.
All right.
But I get confused about it all the time.
Well, we've been corrected, though. They changed it to 35 this year then.
Okay.
All right. Well,
we're
at the end of the third quarter.
We apologize.
Yeah, whatever.
We should know that.
I mean,
facts are optional.
We get confused about it, when you don't see it that much.
Oh, here it is. Football mercy rule lowered to 35 points
this year.
That's
okay.
correct.
All right.
First time we've
So is basketball still the same? Is it 35?
Yeah, I guess
so both of them are now going to be 35. Well, that's good to know. And now there won't be any confusion anymore,
especially with
between the two sports. Wow. Okay. Anyway, we have come to the end of 3. We'll just keep it right here since we've been talking about
what's good to know.
Mercy rules. And
so I guess it does stop on change of possession. That's why they added some back.
But it just seems like to me when Glasgow played an opening game against that Tennessee team.
It was 36.
It was 36.
It was 36, wasn't it? I think.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep, because they went for the extra point. They can go for 2, and we kind of said that up there.
Yeah, you're right.
But maybe
we weren't doing the game. We were just kind of talking off the air.
Okay. Well, we got one more quarter to go, and it's 35-7. Bowling Green. I'm getting some text here. They said the rule was changed in 2024.
All that information brought to you by. Do we have a sponsor for all the?
We don't know what's going on.
Information we give up here.
We don't know what's going on.com.
That tells you how qualified you have to be to sit up here.
Just don't see it that often. I'm surprised I haven't had 100 texts already about it. But anyway, here's a flag on the play. The runner for Bowling Green is number 44. That is Jet Reynolds.
If you watch the NFL and the college broadcast, they always have those officials in the booth that gives you the, whether or not it's a correct call or not.
The rules interpretation.
We don't have one. We just guess. I do.
Briggs has got a cramp over here. That's why we're going to have a quick timeout after administration of the holding.
Well, let's take a 1-minute timeout ourselves. Try to regroup here. 11:29 to go in the ball game. 35-7 Bowling Green. 1-minute break here on WCLU 104.7 FM. 11:29 to go here in the ball game. It's Bowling Green 35, Barren County 7. Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer. Our studio producers tonight, Luke Pritchard and Jake Norris. Got Gabe Berry out on the camera here now. With Aaron Russell, the team, with the BC Live.
That is Briggs coming off on his own.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Yeah, and that was a cramp. But, hey, that's a good drive for the Trojans. That is something that you can take into next week for sure.
Yeah.
Had a couple new ball carriers. Minor carried the ball. Braxton carried the ball for the first time. And
Steele Whitaker.
Whitaker had a couple carries, yep.
Second down, 17 for the Purples. Anthony Davis, the quarterback in there for Coach Mark Spader's team. Long count here. Here's a snap. Davis looking. Going to throw it deep, and it is going to be incomplete.
Well, they're not taking a foot off the pedal, are they?
Nope, that was intended for Ethan Kirkwood.
That was a long post pattern that time, and, boy, we got somebody else down.
Kirkwood had scored on a 41-yard pass from Davis earlier in the game, so who do we have down now?
I think
is that number
Connor.
40?
Yeah.
Connor Thomas.
The thing about this freshman quarterback, we're going to be seeing him a bunch, right? 4 years. He's 6'3" right now. He's about to be 6'5" time he gets, because he's got that long, lanky look.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's a cramp for Connor. Nothing worse.
It's been really hot this week, uncharacteristically. It's cool in the mornings and cool at night, but practice time, it's been pretty hot. Hopefully we're about done with these 90s here before long.
Yeah. As you're looking at Connor Thomas, let's take another 1-minute break here as we have 11:04 to go in the ball game. 35-7, Bowling Green over the Trojans. Back in 1 minute. This is Trojan football on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
5-7. The Trojans trailing the Bowling Green Purples here. So helping Connor Thomas.
Yeah, boy, lower leg injury, and they put him on a cart.
Yeah.
He can put zero pressure on it. I've got a guess, but I'm not going to speculate. Oh, it's unfortunate. And I couldn't tell. It didn't look like there was a lot of contact either.
Have anything on a replay of that one?
Yeah, but I'm just not going to speculate. But it's bad enough to bring a card out.
He kind of got turned just a little bit. He was trying to go for the quarterback, and his blocker turned him just a little bit. So it's definitely a lower leg. But just have to wait and see what.
I hate to see that, especially in a running clock. And
Barren County scored their first touchdown, Dalen Thomas. And that was a Riley Dental Group touchdown, and the extra point by Jacob Dooley that was good, sponsored by Extreme Health Club and Fitness. Glasgow wins tonight 49-0 over Adair County in Columbia. Connor Thomas, Jr. for Barren County. Another score, Paducah-Tillman over Franklin-Simpson, 28-7 after 3. Logan County 35, Allen County-Scottsville nothing after 3. Warren Central beats Ohio County tonight 44-0. Not very many close games tonight.
No. Didn't figure there would
Monroe
be.
Metcalf was the closest we've had so far. Early to 4, 17-14 Monroe over Metcalf. And Thomas is going to keep it, gets rid of the football. The pass is going to be complete. 50-45 down to the 42-yard line. And that was, trying to see the number.
20.
Was that number 20?
21.
21.
Good
That's
job. Good
Orlando
job.
Davis.
Yeah, good job of tackling at times. Gavin Miner was one of them, and Still Whitaker.
It's going to be 4th and 5.
I think they're going to punt. First punt of the. I think in normal times now they just had a guy just sit on the ground. Good gracious! Just all of a sudden, just in the
piling up, or
just in the last 2-3 minutes, we've had that's 3 injuries.
Or is it just a cramp?
I don't know. Don't think so. I mean, Briggs ended up being a cramp. Connor Thomas is definitely not a cramp, and this kid just.
I'm not sure it's a cramp either. They would have kind of already be working him that way.
And
that's the only thing that stops a running clock.
Yeah.
Timeouts.
And timeouts, that's correct.
Well, the player is being helped up, and he's walking off on his own.
That's pretty quick.
That was Orlando Davis, right? Orlando Davis, 21.
It was.
Coming to the sideline.
It was.
We head toward 9 o'clock here at Bowling Green. This is WCLU Radio, 104.7 FM and 1230 AM, Glasgow. Online, WCLUradio.com, BC Live with the live stream tonight.
Still send back the punt unit, right?
Yeah.
44 is the punter. That is Jet Reynolds. Standing back at the 45. Snap comes to Reynolds. Gets this one away.
Great kick.
Yep, going all the way back. Bounces into the end zone.
42 yards.
Took a bounce right around the 3-yard line and bounced up high and went into the end zone. So Trojans will have it back at the 20 with 9:35 and a clock running here in the 4th. This 4th quarter is brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
It looks like we're bringing our first string back out.
Yes.
Trojans will host Grayson County next Friday night at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air a little before 6:30.
And remember, there's no guarantee to make the playoffs this year. 5 teams.
That's true.
Right?
There's 5 teams in the district.
It
could have been 6 with Ohio County. Dalen Thomas picks up 3, maybe 4.
You have to essentially.
You got to earn it.
Earn it, and I like that.
I do too.
And you have to win at least 1, but that still doesn't guarantee you.
In case multiple teams are got 1 win.
And you have to win.
2 gets you in for sure.
Yeah, beat everybody but 1 for a home playoff game then. So you got to have 3 wins to even have a chance at a home playoff game.
Yeah, with Grayson next week, Greenwood week after next. Then you got Warren Central. And a pickup of about 2, maybe 3. It's Dalen Thomas once again. Moves it to about the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
You know how many plays that Bowling Green has run this second half? 4.
I didn't think it'd be very many.
It doesn't seem right.
They scored on a 74-yard bomb,
Yep.
and then they went 3 and out.
Yeah.
Only 4 possessions, 2 for each team, and we get a timeout.
Is it a timeout?
Nope, motion before.
No, illegal procedure against the Trojans. I'm not sure who moved on that one. So it'll be 3rd and 7. Close to 3rd and 8. up to the 23-yard line. 7.5 minutes to play.
Oh, we can't do this. We got 2 flags and
there goes another one. And
did we just get somebody thrown out?
Yeah, I believe so. And,
over what?
I don't know. I didn't see what really took place there.
Grayson Billingsley going out of the game.
Yeah.
And an ejection.
He pointed the wrong way.
Do we get 2 unsportsmanlike?
Yes.
3?
Yep.
4?
I don't know what he pointed.
He's pointing 1,000.
He looked like he was doing the YMCA.
I don't know what. He's pointed both ways.
He did do the old thumb. So somebody has been ejected. But he pointed 3 times at an unsportsmanlike. It looked like.
We can't run a play because Coach Meyers is out between the hashes. So we just need to call a timeout and talk about it. But Grayson is the only one that would have remotely been in that situation.
He was the one that was removed. And if he's been ejected, if he's the one, then that's automatically 1, possibly 2. I think it's 1.
It's just 1 game, right?
It's 1 for unsportsmanlike, I think. Right, John?
I know it's 1, but for fighting it's 2.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no fighting going on.
No.
Boy, that was strange. There was just nothing going on out there.
No.
Was the penalty on him? Do you think that's what caused it, or what?
He didn't say anything besides unsportsmanlike, though.
Yeah, I mean, after the penalty, was there something? I don't know. It was just strange. I mean, just
you were talking about the motion penalty.
Yeah.
And a penalty for him. An odd situation.
Yeah. It's 3rd down and 23. Neville in motion to the right. And here's Briggs Harris handing off. Right around on the right side. On the sweep, that's still Whitaker. Picks up 2, maybe 3. Far side of the field. But it'll be 4th and long.
About 4 yards on the play. Brings up 4th and long for the Trojans.
The penalty was not on him.
Mm-mm. Watching the instant replay there.
And get it all situated so we can watch there.
Well,
there were two flags on, I think, the same kid.
Now we got time.
Three. They threw 3 flags.
Mm-hmm. Barren County will call a timeout. 4:29 to go, 4th quarter, 35-7. Bowling Green, we'll take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
As we get back to action, a punt, wobbly punt, going to be caught. And at the 30, 25, 20, and out of bounds at around the 15-yard line.
A heck of a play that time by Jackson Pierce. Saved that touchdown, one-handed tackle.
The other part of his body was being grabbed by a Bowling Green defender.
And I just got word that it was 2 unsportsmanlike fouls on a single player is cause for ejection. That is the rule.
Yes, that is true.
So, anyway.
We were just kind of watching it back. We surmised that. We were just watching it back to see what had happened.
So is that one game suspension?
I don't know.
It depends on it. A lot of it
wasn't fighting either.
No.
There was not even a Bowling Green kid around. A lot of it depends on how it's written up and all those things and KHSAA interpretation. So we'll just kind of see what that looks like, but it's definitely one game.
I just got the verification there from A.J. Hanner, so he would know.
Yeah. You hope.
Well, yeah. And it bounces over he would know. And I'm trying to find out from him if that's a one-game suspension or not.
That was Burton on the carry for Bowling Green. They got some backups in,
Burton, Zyrek Burton, freshman.
Yeah, no loss of one on the play. And with the running clock, it hadn't seemed like a running clock because of the penalties and injuries.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be more than a couple plays left.
Yeah, ball is at the 15-yard line. It's second down and 11. Here's the snap, and it is going to be a throw. It is going to be complete, I believe. That's to number, 94 or 84?
84.
84.
And not a lot of completions from 47 to 84.
Isaac
Reed, another freshman for Bowling Green.
Quarterback, that is 47, right?
Yes, it is.
47 is the quarterback. That's Nehemiah Schultz. 5'10", 135, freshman.
Still got our ones in there, don't we? For the most part.
Yep.
Yeah.
You used to be able to just look for white jerseys. When you play on turf as much as we do, you can't do that anymore, can you?
Schultz, the quarterback. They got two receivers out to the left and two to the near side. He's going to be back to throw. He's going to throw it toward the end zone, and there's nobody there from miles around.
Nobody. He kind of just bailed and got rid of it, honestly, because we had a decent rush.
Brings up 4th down and 8 at the 12.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Thank you.
Schultz takes a snap. Handoff coming to the near side. 10, 5, cutting back in, and he goes in for the TD.
That's disappointing. That's our backup against our first string.
It was Zyrek Burton.
And pick up a 12 and a touchdown on just a pretty simple run.
41-7 now. Bowling Green with 1:03 to play.
That's has nothing to do with the game, but that still stings a little bit. Been a lot better to leave here 35-7 than 42-7.
And according to A.J. Hanner, he thinks the suspension is the game you're in, plus, of course, you're already suspended, but the next game as well. So he will be out next week for the Grayson County game. That's unfortunate. Extra point try attempted here, and it is on the way. It's good by Phelps. Phelps has been perfect all night. And it is 42-7 with 1:03 left to go. Bowling Green will get their first win of the season against 4 losses. Barren County will drop to 2-3 on the year.
It's first time in over a year we've been under 500. Started off last year, 5-0 or 6-0?
We're 6-0. 6-0 to start the season last year. Well, you regroup and try to work on things to get ready for Grayson County next week.
We did not play terrible tonight.
No.
Did not play all that bad.
I think we played worse earlier in the game.
Well, our penalties crushed us and gave up some big plays through the air that I thought our coverage was pretty darn good.
Monroe County beats Metcalfe County tonight 31-14 after leading just 17-14.
And we have the option if we just to take Wouldn't be surprised if just second knee and move on.
Yeah.
You can only run about 2 plays.
Avoid injuries and ejections and all that other stuff, you know.
There's a kick. It's going deep to the near side. Caught at the 12. Did he step out? He didn't step out of bounds. That was Weston Shelton. He thought he did and looked down again. He said, I'm still in bounds here.
Our first team offense is coming out there. I would imagine John is correct.
So
we don't even really have to get up on the ball but one time.
Yeah.
You just now whistled it into play, so we actually don't even have to snap it.
Stay tuned. We'll have the TJ Regional Health postgame report coming up. Our game stats brought to you by McDonald's. You snap the ball. There's Briggs Harris on the handoff.
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez to the 25. Be a gain of 2, and that'll about do it right there. So Bowling Green will win the ball game by a score of 42-7 over the Barren County Trojans here tonight. Bowling Green picks up their first win of the season. Barren County drops to 2-3, heading into next week's homecoming game against the Grayson County Cougars in a district game. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with their post-game coverage in a moment. 3 minutes here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you a Glasgow EPB Internet customer? Do you know someone in the Glasgow area who is not? You can now refer a new Internet customer to the Glasgow EPB and get $50 off your next bill when a new or returning customer mentions the name and address of the current customer who referred them. That current customer will receive a one-time $50 credit. To learn more about the Glasgow EPB Internet and other services, visit GlasgowEPB.com and follow us on our various social media platforms. DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here in Bowling Green, Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer. The Trojans fall to the Purples tonight 42-7 in the first district game of the season. And our post-game coverage here brought to you by TJ Regional Health as we take a look at the game summary. Scoring summary, game stats brought to you by McDonald's. It was Trey Graham scoring for Bowling Green on a 1-yard run at 5:17 to go in the first quarter to make it 6-0 Purples. Cale Phelps kicks the extra point to make it 7-0. That was the score after the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, 3 touchdowns by Bowling Green, one with 11:48 to go in the second quarter. Nick Graham on a 21-yard run. Cale Phelps the extra point, 14-0 Purples. 8:51 to go in the second quarter. Jackson Smith scores at a 62-yard pass from Bowling Green quarterback Anthony Davis. Cale Phelps' extra point try was good, 21-0 Bowling Green. 3:24 to go in the first half. Ethan Kirkwood scores at a 41-yard pass from Anthony Davis, with Phelps' extra point making it 28-0 Bowling Green. That was the score at halftime. In the third period with 11:36 to go, Trey Graham, a 74-yard run for the Purples, and Phelps' extra point try was good, 35-0 Bowling Green. And the only touchdown of the night for Barren County came at 2:20 to go in the third quarter when Dalen Thomas scored on a 5-yard run to make it 35-6. Jacob Dooley with the extra point kick made it 35-7 Bowling Green, and it was a running clock after that touchdown from Graham earlier in the third quarter. And then the final touchdown came with 1:03 to go in the game. Zarek Burton scores on a 12-yard run for the Purples to make it 41-7. Phelps' kick makes it 42-7. 42-7 is the final score.
All right, stats for Bowling Green. They rushed it 15 times for 54 yards. Led on the ground by Trey Graham, who had 36 yards and a touchdown. Through the air, Bowling Green, led by their outstanding freshman quarterback Anthony Davis, 12 of 21, 276 yards and 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. It's a pretty good night. Total yards for Bowling Green, 330. They had 10 first downs. They were penalized 4 for 45, and they did not turn it over.
We ran 47 plays tonight, 188 total yards on those 47 plays, 35 rushing. Plays ran tonight for 177 yards. Dalen led the way for us tonight, 18 carries, 123 yards, and 1 touchdown, the only score of the night. Also on the ground, Jackson Bird had 7 carries for 14 yards. Braxton Carnes had 1 for 16. Gavin Miner 1 for 8. Briggs Harris had 5 for no positive yards. Gutierrez had the last carry of the game there for 2. And Still Whitaker had 2 for 17. Briggs Harris was 3 of 6 for 11 yards. Both of those balls that netted yardage were to Dalen Thomas for 11. And then Bird caught the other one for no yards. 8 first downs, penalized 10 times for 85 yards, and the 1 turnover came there in the late part of the first half.
Okay, it's time to name our DTS hustle of the game.
I got to think about that one. Let's go to the player of the game.
Okay, let's go to the play of the game. I didn't really make any plays tonight.
Oh, the first play of the game for Barren, right? Dalen Thomas had a first play of the game.
39-yard
carry, and I think he is clearly the player of the game, too. Rushed for, 123 yards, made several tackles as well. I moved him to that safety position, and I thought he played well. How about this idea as a hustle? I can't really think of one play. I mean, Dalen trying to run down that one player was pretty neat.
Yeah.
How about the drive when it was a running clock? Just the overall not giving up, and the best drive of the night for us, down 35-0, took it I think 80 yards down the field for a touchdown. It's kind of the epitome of not quitting. They made a good play, made a good drive, and so forth. Probably 10 plays on that one drive, but that just comes to my mind because I can't think of one specific play other than Dalen Thomas trying to make that one unbelievable save that he couldn't get to.
Yeah. So the DTS hustle of the game went to Dalen Thomas. The Southern States player of the game goes to Dalen Thomas. And the CPC Commodities play of the game, as you just mentioned.
First play of the game.
39. And that was 39, but Dalen Thomas night, I guess you want to call it.
I thought he played really well, to be perfectly honest with you. And that's just kind of what sticks out to me.
Final look at the scoreboard brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. And Robert, you can see if you can pull up some, too. Glasgow beats Adair 49-0. Jeffersontown 50, Caverna 12. Monroe County beats Metcalfe County 31-14. Warren Central over Ohio County 44-0. Murray 48, Russellville 6. And at last report, Greenwood was leading Grayson County. I'm not sure that game is over yet. Right now, that is 35-19. Greenwood over Grayson at the end of 3. So I don't have the final score on that one yet.
Yeah, I'll give you another hustle, too.
Okay.
It was just one innocuous carry. But it's the first time he's carried the ball in a long time because he's hurt last year. Braxton Carnes, when he got that one carry and broke into the backfield and just ran over a Bowling Green kid for 16 yards.
Yeah.
So we can throw that in, too.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back and wrap it up after this 2-minute timeout. We'll take 2 minutes and come back and wrap things up here from Bowling Green. Again, the score here tonight, Bowling Green 42, Barren County 7. Back in 2 minutes on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access, and Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
A 7 as the Trojans drop 2-3 of the year. Bowling Green, their first win of the season. They go to 1-4. Trojans at home, finally. We're back home. It's been a long time, seems like. 4 road games straight and 4 weeks in a row straight going somewhere. I mean, Glasgow I don't really consider it an away game, but it's still in town. But we've been to Glasgow, we've been to Monroe County, we've been to Metcalfe County, now here to Bowling Green tonight. Back home next week, homecoming 2025 as the Barren County Trojans host the Grayson County Cougars. That'll be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air a little bit after, well, a little before 6:30 with our Don Franklin countdown to kickoff. And the last report, Greenwood was leading Grayson County 42 to 19. Or, yeah, something about 10 minutes to go in the ball game. So Grayson County is their opponent next Friday night. Big district game. Come out and support the Trojans if you can. If not, we'll have it right here on the radio and also on live stream. Want to thank Luke Pritchard and Jake Norris, our producers tonight, back at the WCLU studios. Gabe Berry, Aaron Russell with the BC Live team on the live stream tonight. And so for John Butler and Robert Bauer, this is Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us, and so long, everybody, from Bowling Green, Kentucky.